Boom. Hey, Barbara's the winner. Barbara, you are the first one for today. This is what you win. Bam! Take that. What? There you go. Barbara's a proud owner of a middle finger. Yeah. What? Hey, Tristan, Jody Love, Texas GT, Mr. Greg's in the house. I know, right? I'm just sitting here now, Greg. Henry, how you doing, Henry? Jim, Memo. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Man, I've been hurting so bad today. It ain't even funny. I didn't roll up out of bed. Hey, ADD, what's that? Am I with Jeff? Who said that? Am I with Jeff? What's that mean? ADD? The hell? I hit the thumbs up first. Awesome. So you are the proud owner of a bam. Take that. What? There you go. That's for being the first thumbs up. How about that? There you go. Most or will. Oh shit! I cut it off. Fucking shit ass. That's freaking great. Most are with. Hang on, let me fix it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to say that. I went. Oh, man, I don't know why it does that shit, man. It pisses me off when it does that. Most are with. Welcome. It's supposed to say welcome. All right, why ain't it working? All right, most are welcome. All right, let's see if I can change it. I'll have to probably jump out. I'm gonna have to jump out. All right. Hey, notable. Let me jump out right quick and check. Go ahead and fix it in StreamYard. I doubt it'll change it, but I can try it. I guess I don't know. I don't know why it did that. That's crazy. All right, let me see if I can edit it right quick. All right, save changes. And it probably won't let me change it in here. So an error occurred. Of course it did. Of course it did. All right, it should be right now. Hey, Shardy, what's good? Yeah, that's right, Jody Love. It's supposed to say welcome most. Most are welcome. Yeah, most are welcome. Live chat, most are welcome. Yes. Don't matter. Yeah, I know that ADD, but it's all good. Quit making me laugh, Jeff. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that, but hey. Oh shit, y'all need a damn link too, huh? Wow. I'm really not on it. I'm not on my game today, man. I don't know what's going on. I got this new mouse too, and it's kind of having to get used to it. It's got that rollerball on it. I don't know what it's called. I've seen a couple people have those, and it looked like it would be pretty cool. And it is. It is pretty cool, but I got to get used to it because it's very, very sensitive. The ball is. So. All right. Y'all hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. Let me see what this is. I think it's just telling me I'm live. PD, okay. First one. Yeah. What the hell? Somebody just sent me a notification here. I mean a text. I got to read it, so bear with me a little bit, guys. Couldn't tell you anything before for the bull that's going on. So we had to move it, help them, or it was going to stay free because of points I have. Call me if you have any questions. All right. I had to read that. Sorry, guys. What's up, Tony Russ? Greg's in the house. What's up, Greg?
Hey, Jeff. How's the hair today?
How's the what?
Hey, brother.
How's
Just
the,
listening to you.
how's
A
the
lot of
hair?
shit
Did you
going.
say hair?
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay. Sorry.
Unfortunately, Greg, continue. You know I love you, right? But just, wow, your personality. It's almost as abrasive as mine. Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm just saying. I spoke to my part of my family that is different. I don't know how to say it. I've gone through 7 divorces before I was 19 years old.
We understand. You have relatives that are from Omicron Persei 8
Oh
because
no,
you're
no,
part alien.
not
Yes, we
trauma.
understand.
No, not trauma. Just damn, shit is getting serious right now. 8
Yes.
protests in 1 week.
We just did a 3-hour show about it on my channel.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I understand. I'm just saying, we've covered it. We covered some pretty horrible and horrific things. We went from like 30 people watching down to about 12 in no time because people didn't want to watch the horrific things we were looking at.
Right.
Right. No shit. I didn't even want to watch it.
No, Jeff barely made it through because we were looking at cops literally beating up elderly people.
Yeah, I saw
America.
that one. I saw that one video where the cop pushed over the elderly man with a cane.
Yeah, we watched that one and a bunch of other ones
cop
too.
picked him up. Yeah.
No, it was a National Guardsman that picked them up, and like 20-something cops walked past because cops didn't give a fuck. Only the Guardsmen.
Yeah. Right.
That's real nobility there. You guys are heroes. Those are heroes right there.
No.
That's what heroes do, right? Beat up old people? That's what I was always fucking taught when I was growing up. Oh, no, hold on a second. I was told that those were the lowest forms of fucking life.
We can watch some of those here if people would want to see them, but I got like 5. 1, 2, 3.
You saw what happened to my viewers if you want everybody to not come on.
Yeah, well.
Just saying. It took us from 30 down to fucking 12.
All right.
Here's my basic question. What the fuck is going on with America right now? That's my basic question. Because I'm seeing governments crumble. I'm seeing police departments crumble. What the fuck is going on?
The corporations run the country, and they own the police. So now they're taking hold, and they're saying, you guys are our resource. We understand you think you're important, but we have automation now. We only actually need about 10% of you around, so have fun because you're going on a train, and we're going to take you to the fire pits because you're not needed anymore. You're just not needed.
Yeah. Well, I call cops catfish. You know what catfish are? They're mud dwellers. They're a piece of shit. And cops are just told what they're said. It's pitiful.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? Sunspread Lives. How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys trying to weed
Hey
through.
Jeff, it's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay because we
No,
will
it's not.
prevail. No, we will prevail as citizens.
Nope.
Do you
We
understand me?
won't.
You don't think so?
I know so.
Really? You think this country is going to go down to the sewer?
I say the whole world is going to now fall into anarchy, and then we're going to have. It's going to be bad. All I had
No,
to say is this, and
I
I've been saying it since
disagree.
since coronavirus started. I am very worried about a terrorist attack either in Canada or the US right now. We're vulnerable to it. This is bad. I thought it was going to happen during Corona. I'm so glad that it didn't, and I hope it doesn't. But that's what I worry about every single night. Every single day I sit here and just waiting for the notification.
Hi, Jeff is EIV.
Okay.
You know what? I've been worried since 1992,
Hey
and this shit
guys,
will
shout out to
resolve
my
itself.
channel. Yeah,
Who the fuck?
What is that?
I don't know.
that's me. Hi.
Who is me?
You're Jeff. You're 10th man, and you're TX. Hi.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Fine. I know you.
All right.
I tell you
And
what.
all three of you, you're gonna get me some radishes.
This is very unfortunate.
Some what?
No, listen to her.
Radishes. I
Radishes.
need more radishes for my channel.
Radishes. Okay.
This is all because I brought up Fraggles the other day and said that I like Fraggles more than Muppets, but wow, you people watch
Link is in
really
the private
closely.
chat. Here you
You
go.
watch close.
All right.
Give me some radishes for my channel.
Okay.
Subscribe to my channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Feeling all
It's
right.
amazing how it follows you over. Wow, this is an actual kid? How old are you, buddy?
I'm 16 and I'm a Fraggle.
Shutting that down.
And you're fragile.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that no more.
Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, us as Americans, we will get through this bullshit. We will get through it.
And why won't it let you fucking get rid of shit in a private chat?
It's not there if anybody else comes in, or if you leave and come back in, it's not there. So don't worry about it. Only the three of us can see it.
Yeah, I know that, but I wanted it to get the fuck gone. But okay.
I get you.
I have no idea who that was. I thought I might have knew him, but
It was a kid. I saw his YouTube real quick, and I'm like, whoa, dude, that kid's like, he says he's 16. Yeah, maybe he's pretty small.
Yeah.
It
How many
doesn't matter
subscribers do you
who
have?
he or she was. It doesn't matter. It just
How many subscribers?
doesn't matter, Jeff. It doesn't matter.
You remember? 10.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
How many subscribers did that person have?
I think I have 300.
918.
Oh wow. Okay, so it wasn't really a troll then. So
No, he was just being cute, but he's under 18, so I would have to leave.
yeah. When he said 16, I'm like, what?
I will not associate with anybody over the internet who's under the age of 18.
Hey, sweet. Glad to see you. I was worried about you. Yeah, I was worried about me too. No, actually I wasn't, but yeah. Before I even talk about anything else, I hurt so bad, dude. I didn't roll up out of the bed until like after 2:00. I couldn't move. I had to get my wife to bring me something to eat. While I was laying in bed, I ate it and took some medicine. So I feel a little better than what I did, a couple hours ago, of course, but still not good at all. You was yelling at me. I guess you was. Oh, Greg left. Why'd you leave, Greg?
Feels.
Because we wasn't
Paying attention to him?
paying attention, I guess.
Maybe.
Yes,
We were
please.
too busy joking
Listen,
around.
all you guys, there's 24 people in here, and probably half of those are subscribed to Jason D already. But go check and see if you subscribe to Jason D. He's got some videos put on his channel now. Please go check him out. I would appreciate that. All you guys, yeah, chronic pain is the worst, Jeff. Yes, it is, Susie. Absolutely the worst. Absolutely.
I found out today that my mother-in-law knows where my channel is. She asked me to sub. She had already watched the. Did I already tell you this? The Liberty and
hey,
DC
hang on.
battle.
Is that you, Blind Justice?
What's up?
Oh shit!
What's going on, man?
Hanging out.
Glad to see you, man.
I don't like that I get nervous around people that I.
Yeah. Calm down, 10th man. Calm down.
I don't normally have things like that though, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's just another guy, man.
I hate feelings. I hate feelings so much.
He adores you, Blind Justice.
No, it's not that. It's just you know.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
Well, it's all right. I wanted to pop in. I heard you talking about where you guys see things going in the future. I think it was 10th man that said something about he thinks the country's gonna or the world's gonna dissolve into. I think used the word anarchy.
You got it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you use the word anarchy, what do you mean by that?
I mean the figurative meaning of anarchy. I mean we're gonna see. It's gonna be like Gotham City, but everything.
So not the actual definition of the word.
No.
Anarchy.
People think anarchy is. I'm saying it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We're gonna have people being raped and killed in their own homes.
Maybe. I think it may get worse before it gets better. But I think I think anarchy is what the world needs, like true anarchy, like the actual definition.
Yeah.
And I think people are waking up to that. I think that's what you're seeing is this pressure cooker blowing up because people are tired of the masters, of the rulers saying, "Hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to do this," and then the masters, not playing by their same rules. They're not wearing the mask. They're telling everybody to wear. They're not social distancing. They're telling everybody to do. They're not doing. It's the same thing. You can't keep them accountable to the same laws that they tell us to follow. And the people are waking up to that, and eventually we're just going to opt out of the system. I think the system's going to implode, just like every empire does. But it's really like, what do we do when that happens? I think you're right. I think in the short term, it's going to get worse before it gets better, and I think there's going to be more chaos, which is the opposite of anarchy. Because anarchy is no rulers. It's not me telling you what to do. It's not you telling me what to do. It's us recognizing our own freedom and autonomy, and figuring out a way to respect one another and coexist. Hey, buddy.
Oh, got little justice.
Adorable.
Right?
Yeah. But no, I think you're right. I think in the short term, it's definitely gonna, the actual crime where there's actual victims, where people are hurting each other, is definitely going to increase.
We've watched. We watched. The 10th Man just done a show. And we watched some horrific brutality by the police in these protests. And it was just disgraceful, man. I mean, it made me want to go out there even more. You know what I mean? And it, I'm sure you've heard about. I went out there a couple nights ago.
Charlotte, right?
And and damn, is all I got to say, man. I mean, we was peacefully protesting, and they had over 100, maybe 200 riot police out there, just by truck and van loads of them. Mom of Minnie's in the chat now. She was out there, her and Hunter, and it was just freaking crazy, dude. It was absolutely just crazy. I don't know any other words to use, but crazy. You know what I mean? Wild, crazy, just
Yeah,
horrific.
they had some
What's
little
up, gentlemen?
mini protests out here in this small town, but it wasn't very focused from what I understand. Like some
Yeah,
background noise. I don't know what that is.
yeah. That's on Joe. I think
But
that's on Joe's side.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
Muted
a
now.
group of people holding signs and stuff walking down the highway, and so there's protests like that are popping up around the country that aren't really targeted. They aren't really focused on the message and even to the audience. Like, what's the audience? If the audience is to the system and the enforcers in the system, the ones that are perpetrating the violence, the ones that are doing the brutality, the ones that are violating their oaths, the ones that are and then covering it up, hiding records, hiding body cam footage, all this stuff. Like in North Carolina, it's horrendous trying to get police records. Now, this
yeah,
just from your case the other day.
yeah.
Well, Jeff, I don't know if you noticed. I think that you might have been sent a link, but I don't know for sure. That to the remember the video we were watching where they the guy with the cane, the 75-year-old with the cane,
Yeah.
and they knocked him down. And there was suspensions. Like I think the guy who pushed him got suspended, and I think it was 6 or 8 officers went out on protest and are protesting him being suspended.
Oh wow! Are you freaking kidding?
No joke. No joke.
Oh my god! We watched this video.
It's in
I
the
think it was
text.
more than six,
Check.
6 or 8. I think I heard 40 something, 10.
I don't
47
know
or
for
something.
sure.
Johnny 5
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a fucking terrible night. That's what I'm trying to say. Is their mentality is us against them? Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
No, I
Hey,
was
what's up,
just
Joe?
gonna. I was just gonna say that we just watched it and I wanted to jump through the screen and just smack them all. They pushed the elderly guy down, and he cracked his damn skull on the two of them, but different protests, I think.
Yeah.
One fell down and cracked his skull. The other one fell down. I don't think he got hurt that bad, but and the guys was just standing there, and these were elderly men, dude. I mean, that's how sad it's gotten, or that's how sad it is, not gotten because they were already like this.
Right. Right.
But most people
It's just
don't
hoping to
see,
expose it.
right. Yeah, exactly. Most people don't see that part until mainly us, we out there with the cameras now, because mainstream media won't show shit like that.
Let's ask Blind Justice and Joe Cool the same question, if Joe Cool has time, that we posed at the end of the last show. There is that is there more of it, or has this always been happening and we just have cameras now?
I'm glad I heard you guys say that, and everybody was asking. Maybe I misunderstood the question, but we've been screaming all our fucking life that this goes on. Here is just, is the question, is this new and we're just seeing it? No, this shit's been going on. It's been worse without the cameras here, a lot worse.
Yep. What about you, BJ?
I agree partially with Joe. I think that definitely has been happening, but I think that as time has gone on, it's been happening more and more. I mean, they used to carry drop guns, like actual guns, to play on people. In some places, they probably still do, but now they don't even have to do that. Some of them have toy guns. Some of them have BB guns. Some of them do that. They get away with murdering people on camera.
Yeah.
When the person's unarmed. So it used to be they have to present an actual threat. Look, this guy actually had a firearm that was loaded, and that's not the case anymore. Because we have more cameras. But then you also have to think, well, what's the policing strategy has gotten more and more militarized. They actually have more and more military gear and training and personnel. This small little town that we're in is only 2,000 people, and there's 18 cops.
Yeah.
We just got the
I seen that video earlier.
There's 36 employees in the town. Half of the employees of the town are cops. It's like $730,000 a year for their salaries. It's insane. Like it's just the amount of money given to these people. And the only amount of crimes reported last year, like where there was actual victim in the town, was 3. So you can't tell me like
Yep,
there's
I saw
no
that.
justification for this. You know,
Yeah.
it's just insane.
Why do you need all those cops for all that little crime is crazy.
Are you saying that was the town that you were attacked in, right? I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, Madison.
Yeah.
Good evening, guys.
What's up, Kev? And even, I mean, now what kind of town has hundreds and hundreds of riot police? You know what I mean? I mean, so did they hired a lot of these people just to do that? And what qualifications do they have? Probably very little.
I would say big cities have that.
Well, of course they got some, but not that freaking, not hundreds. Not really. I mean, come on, man. You need hundreds of riot police. And I'm not talking about the regular police. I'm talking about riot police. Hundreds.
For instance, Joe Cool, you know most of the stuff about Chicago. How many different police stations are there, and how many total? I'll look it up. Just in Chicago, for instance.
Oh my God, we got I don't know we got a lot of police stations. I mean, like a lot. Oh.
Did he freeze or did I freeze? Yeah, he froze.
I can hear you.
Really?
There he is.
You're
frozen. You were frozen.
Do it again.
I just pulled up to the house. It must have switched from data to.
Or
Greg's
your buddy,
calling you.
or your buddy texts you or something. Yeah, right. He was just here. You just missed him, Joe. You just missed him, man. He was here.
Well, good.
Joe dropped him off.
Right.
All right. Wobbly Mike.
What's up, Wobbly?
Oh, man.
Well, I got a question for you guys.
Hey, Joe. G'day, Ken. Good to see you.
I have the stats here.
Hang on. Go ahead, Blind Justice.
Yeah,
Mike.
so...
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So tell me if I'm talking out my ass, but my understanding of like the main impetus or the cause for the protests and the outcry was just blatant police brutality, murdering a person on camera, and the mainstream media jumped on it, and they propagated it, they spread it because there was a pressure cooker, everybody being locked up and for three months and not having any outlets. Right. So, but I mean, anybody can protest whatever they want. If they want to make it about a specific type of police brutality, targeting any groups of people, like you can protest whatever you want. But I think this is an opportunity for people to really wake up and say, well, what's the pulse like for the state of policing in America? And if you
Blind Justice, if I can interrupt you. I'm totally in agreement with you. I think it started off with the murder. In some guys' eyes, it was a white man murdering the black guys. Not in my eyes, it was just a murder. However, then it became, get that cop to go to jail. Then it became, those cops should go to jail. Now I believe it is morphed into what you were just speaking about. It's about a corrupt system that allows this type of thing. And it's turning into what people want it to be. I think you're absolutely right, Blind Justice.
Okay, so then this happens, and then what, 2 weeks from now, everything goes back to normal?
Apparently, that's what normally happens, bro.
You got it.
And
No,
then
this is
4
the
years
new
from now,
normal.
the cop gets on.
Well,
no, this is the
what
new
I'm
normal.
thinking. Like, if we can take this momentum and try to collectively, through our independent channels or whatever little platforms we have, try to share. Hey, what you guys are seeing now on mainstream media is the normal. This is the normal state of affairs with the system. That this.
I see you, Chester County.
This is normal, and we start flooding.
Sorry.
Flooding all these videos of police brutality, either that we've been victims of ourselves or that we know of that are happening near us, and then you can try to help co-opt these protests and talk to these local protest organizers and be like, hey. I mean, it's totally great to protest because this guy was murdered in Minneapolis, but guess what's happening right here in your own town? Guess what's happening right here in your own county? They're doing this crap on a daily basis, and you know about it because the media doesn't cover it.
Yeah, but now though, it seems like it's getting small. people are starting to go back home and not in the streets like they was to start with. It's kind of backed off a lot. You know,
You got to
They're
get
getting
people
bigger
off
in
the
some
couches.
places. Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying.
They're
I
getting
mean,
bigger in some places. Let Chester get in, yeah.
okay, yeah,
And
I
you're muted,
understand.
Chester. So we won't hear you anyway, Chester, because you're muted. Just saying.
I understand that. Hang on. I understand it may be in some cities it may be getting larger, but it seems like here in North Carolina the crowds are getting smaller and smaller.
Can I just throw out the statistics real quick on top of what
Go
BJ
ahead.
was saying there about how I don't remember the exact statistics that he just said, but so Chicago, Illinois, for instance, has 2.833 million people approximately. They have 13,318 police officers approximately. You know, and that is 47 police officers per every 10,000 citizens. Now in
Which is
Washington,
third in the United States, by the way.
nope. I've actually got them sorted by per 10,000 people per capita. It's
Baltimore.
number 9.
No, I just looked at number 3 2 days ago. No way.
Here,
We both.
I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen. I mean, maybe these are old statistics, but
Yeah.
saying number 8.
I just looked.
Well, who's
Yeah,
number
I just
one?
looked at it.
Hey,
Couple
New
days
York.
ago. Baltimore.
It goes New York, Baltimore, St. Louis, Birmingham, Philadelphia, New Orleans, and Chicago.
All right. I thought it was Baltimore, New York, Chicago, but
Washington
I got
has
it.
74 per 10,000, which is almost triple what almost double what Chicago has.
Thank you. Yes, I thought it was Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Chicago, or some shit. Chicago's third.
all right,
Baltimore, New
let
York.
Chester, you got something to say, man? Go ahead.
I'm
So
sorry.
that little tiny town that I grew up in, we used to have 8 cops that would work, across all the shifts. Now they've got like 28. Same number of people in the town. Same, it's tripled or quadrupled the number of cops.
And Chester, that because they put more cops, they're saying your small town has more crime now because those cops are going to make more arrests. So it's going to look
make
like
up crime. They make up crime and write new laws that say that this is a crime, that's a crime, not wearing a mask is a crime.
So
they got to justify that shit too.
So I'm down there, I think, for 4th of July. They must have had 15 people pulled over for going 5 miles an hour above the speed limit just to pay for, pay for themselves. So they're
dollars
self-feeding, and never let a good crisis go to waste. So they jumped on this, even though it was a horrific thing. When do you see a cop not say, get back, get back, get back? That one guy never said get back to them. So they've just played this whole thing out at the expense of Mr. Lloyd,
and others.
I would say also it's Floyd. Also, I would say that if there was just 1 or 2 people there, he would have pulled to get back. But it was too many. And 4 out of the 5 of them were holding down one dude. So he was dolo.
Yeah, well, it just
normally you saw when they pushed the old man down, the 75-year-old, you see that immediately.
Yeah.
Get back.
And the one woman on the street at night, that she gets slammed into the curb. I mean, they haven't learned. I mean, you would think.
No, they are still shooting people with fucking instead of shooting at their feet like motherfuckers are taught. The pepper balls will burst and they still get pepper sprayed. They put some reporter's eye out.
Yeah, I just showed one that they shot in the eye. Right,
no, that was in private. Remember?
I understand that. I hadn't showed it yet, but I got it. That somebody sent me with a rubber bullet. Right. They shot him in the eye. He lost his eye. He's got brain bleed. He's got a damn tube running off of his head. So
officer safety.
Yeah, and okay, what? And we don't. I don't even fucking care why they shot him. You know what I mean? Or what he was doing before that, because there was no sense in doing exactly what they did. They're supposed to shoot low, but you know he was shooting for the face, man. Come on, his aim ain't that bad, to be sure.
Yes. Like them reporters who was like, he sees the camera, he's still pointing directly at us. Pop. They were in denial.
Yeah.
Poor motherfuckers. The cats like me and you. The underprivileged, unprivileged. We know they'll turn on us. We wouldn't have stood there wondering, is he gonna shoot me?
Yeah.
Fuck no, I'd have been getting behind Jeff.
Right? Because I'm big, man. I'm a cement wall. What the freak?
Right? You can't
get
move
behind your friend, huh?
I'd have been all behind.
Get behind your friend, Joe.
Get behind your friend. Our nephew is really
throw
big.
water bottles. He'll throw water bottles from behind Jeff.
Get some juice, man.
Right? Get Jeff Blaine.
Yeah. It all be my fault. Right.
Hey, Blind Justice. I had a question for you. I saw you today, but I was so fucking out of it. I've been falling asleep, like I was on drugs again all fucking day, and I ain't even smoked weed. But I needed that sleep. I've been running the streets. I ran last night too. But I saw you today. I couldn't stay. I kept falling asleep. What were you on today? What were you doing? It didn't look like you were at a protest. It looked like you were what?
No, I was trying to get some answers from the Madison Police Department
County,
where they attacked me and my wife, where they threatened to bust out the window. They ended up kidnapping me.
That was them guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was your second. Wasn't that your second time there, wanting to meet with somebody?
Yeah. So I went up Monday, and they said the chief wasn't in. Well, so I didn't even need to talk to the chief. This was so crazy. And the records lady was there. It's Lisa Mabe. And she's like, hey, you got those records? I'm like, well, I got the policies and procedures that you guys sent, but I don't have all the records about this incident. Like, what's up with all those records? You guys have emails, you have phone calls that you have recorded, you have memos, you have notes. Like, what about all those records? And she's like, well, I have to hear from the chief on that. I'm like, okay, well, where's the chief? And he's like, well, he's not in. That was Monday. I'm like, okay. And Tuesday I was out with Jeff, like covering him and backing him up. And then I had an appointment on Wednesday, so I went out today. Oh, because yesterday I was feeling like crap. I had migraine yesterday. I went out today to check on it, and they said the same thing. The chief's not in. I'm like, what do you mean the chief's not? Yeah. So 2 days out of the week, he's not working. I'm like,
but I guarantee you he'll be there tomorrow when you're not there. How about that?
You said you were going over to the town hall to ask about it. I think it dropped off at that point, or I dropped off. I'm not sure. Did you ever make it over to the town hall?
Yeah. Mrs. Justice freaked out because the stream dropped. She thought they were rolling up on me, like jamming the signal. And no, I don't know what happened with it. But anytime that I've gone live in that police department or prior to going in, it drops it. So that's why I did live after going in and asking them about it. But I did talk to the town hall people.
Saying down there, right?
Hang on. Scratch that. No unit Monday due to pretrial. What? What's the unsub talking about?
Read the one over there.
He's insinuating that Eric Brandt could be out today.
Oh, cool.
Then he corrected himself and said Monday.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he did say it's just a shot. And it's got to be a long shot because I watched him for a long time.
Bond is shortened, but still need to fit it with the new GPS. So they got, and I know we're shifting gears a little bit. So they got him on. He's saying that he needs $60,000, so they don't need that anymore. Is that correct?
It was 68.
No,
I think
they reduced.
They dropped it by 35,000 today.
Well, the one case,
Fuzzy's saying it's 10K cash.
Oh, okay.
Well, they already should have that.
But it's 35,000 like altogether for all the different.
I don't think they had 3,000 last I looked, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm talking about what is owed.
No,
or what he needs.
I'm just talking about what the last time somebody put the link up, I checked and it was like $3,000.
Yeah,
we heard you, Kev. We heard you. Somebody told me they was at 16 or something. I read that somewhere. Somebody texted me or something. So maybe that was inaccurate.
Today's hearing went from 35 to 10 and 39 total.
Now, that's probably on one case though. The other one went from 30 or something to 3, and it was still 60 something stacks.
There was 3 in the pool.
3 cash or 35 bond, right?
Jeff, have you ever showed? And sorry for changing the subject. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, just I just don't know how many people who are here right now may have ever seen when the guy locked Blind Justice in the cage, in the fences.
Oh yeah, that was in Washington.
Oh yeah. It was so bad. I was so mad. Listen. I'm scared of what's. If I see stuff like this, it's not going to go good.
If this is an emergency or there's an immediate threat, call 911.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, Chester, mute, man.
Alexa's talking, apparently. You guys must have triggered her.
Yeah. Well, tell your bitch to shut up. I'm just playing.
She just starts talking. I don't know.
I know, right? She must like you, man. Hey, what's up, Ogden? But yeah, I seen where the Blind Justice was in Madison.
But that was, I've never seen anything like that before. Ever before in my entire life.
No, when they locked Blind Justice up, I never saw no shit like that. And they rushed the guy out the back, got rid of him before the police could get there. The offender.
Crazy.
And then when he came back, that's what I always say about auditors. Always go back, right? Because then he went back, and the cops even tried to tell him that he had to leave, and he stood his ground. And then eventually, just went, okay, well, we're just gonna leave him alone. That's what I respect about the guy, man. He fucking stands his ground. Yeah, this is horrible.
This is a rubber bullet thing.
Yeah, check it out, guys.
Everybody, what they doing right now for me.
This is Brandon Sains, his left eye removed, a zipper of staples across his head where surgeons removed clots and installed a drain tube to help keep those clots from happening.
I just want my justice.
Justice, he says, for what happened Saturday afternoon as he walked near the downtown Dallas library, approaching this line of police near City Hall. He says he got within about 15 feet.
And then all of a sudden, all I heard was a boom and I got hit.
Protesters nearby rushed to help, trying to stop the extensive bleeding. But by the time he got to the hospital, his eye could not be saved.
Thank God he's alive. Thank God he's alive. But nobody's come forward and say, hey, look.
See, they're trying to locate the cop that did it.
Attorneys for the family say they're still trying to determine exactly what type of projectile Brandon in the face. Officers in photos from the scene that day are holding yellow rifles. They fire a 40-millimeter sponge round meant to repel someone but not maim them.
The witnesses have identified that it was.
Unless you shoot them in the eye.
But right now, we need to know who the officer is. We need the help of the community. We need someone to speak out.
That cop in that line, he know who he is. He just don't want to come out and say it.
When we first told you about the incident earlier this week, DPD responded saying they were investigating at least 2 use of force incidents. And as our interview today drew to a
Only
close,
2?
DPD detectives arrived to
Well, what the fuck?
and his attorneys.
So if they're to make these statements that what happened in Minnesota was swift justice, then we need this to happen right here in Dallas.
A search for answers on what also happens to be Brandon's 26th birthday.
26.
So
26 now. He lost a fucking eye and probably never be right again. 26.
So they're saying we're not wearing body cams because we're pulling so much duty. We can't keep them sharp, right?
Yeah.
You know, or they're not wanting to be filmed doing stuff to people. I mean, I think that's bullshit.
That ain't even the one I was talking about. I'm talking about a reporter who lost her eye as well with a rubber bullet.
I don't have that one. I don't think.
But I'm just saying they out here buck wild there.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that one until you just showed me.
Yeah. Oh, I got
a lighter upstairs. I'm gonna go get a lighter guy.
I'm worried about what's going to happen to you guys.
You guys better start wearing safety glasses.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah,
lots. I got lots of them.
listen.
I'm telling you.
Hey, now for your potato doesn't look so crazy wearing all that body armor a couple weeks ago, eh?
Right. Let me see what this one
We used to
is.
shoot each other with those 40 millimeter sponge
I'm sorry.
rounds in the military. But that's like when you're you're wearing full protective gear.
Right.
And we used to fuck around and shoot each other. And you get bruises if it hits hits your tissue. If it hits
Oh,
you
you
in the
didn't
eye,
shoot
you
each
probably
other
lose
in
your
the
life.
eyes? You didn't
Oh,
shoot?
No.
you should see some of the foam shots that they were taken on camera, where it's a welt the size of like somebody hit him with a baseball, and
It's no joke.
the one kid got two of them. He's got these two big red marks on his chest. He took two.
Yeah, I was showing that one. I think 10th Man had that one. I'm not sure though.
I don't know, man.
And then that the people standing on their front porch where the cops come running by and shoot paintballs at them. I mean, that's insane. You stand on
Yeah,
your
that
front.
was crazy.
We were watching one
I was
earlier.
looking for that cop.
I don't know who was watching. I know at least a couple people here, where the cops were destroying a medics, like a bunch of paramedics and stuff.
Yeah.
They had made this for water and medical stuff.
Ah, that's what they were doing.
The police came along and destroyed all the water just because they could.
That's what they were doing. I was wondering why they out there jumping up and down on bottles of water.
Check this out.
They're fighting the enemy, Joe.
No, it's us. It's the protesters.
Check this out.
To be peaceful.
Everyone has to mute. It's echoing.
Peaceful. Enraged citizens are the ones who have made America what it is and led to any major milestone. Be honest. This is not a tranquil time.
No thanks to you. As cities are ravaged, he says protests don't have to be peaceful. Chris, I invite you to meet me in my neighborhood to see what outrage created. The ravaged stores, the dead-eyed looks from people trying to salvage what's left of their lives. If only they could work in media and see the silver lining in their ruin. This is not a tranquil time. Thanks for the honesty, Chris.
Crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, they're moving out by me. I'm in the sticks, right? I'm like 30 minutes from the city. And they've closed down stores because they threatened to riot out here or protest. And any protest is thought of to be a riot and then looting. So they closed down the mall. They closed down our we have Wawas, not like you guys have Sheets, but
there's one of your rubber bullets right there.
We have Wawa too.
Wawa? You're in Florida though, right?
No, I'm a state below you.
Oh, Delaware, Maryland.
Yeah.
Right. So they closed. They're closing stuff down just because they say they're going to come out and protest. Apparently,
I put a video up that was right down the road, and they wasn't in protesting. They just all drove up there into the parking lot, broke into Walmart, and stole every fucking thing that wasn't nailed down.
If you're a mom and pop business, I would understand closing up and boarding up and protecting your business.
So if you're a mom and pop around here, you survived.
Hey, Blind Justice, sorry we got off on a different track, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
All right, bees. Here, after all the fucking fires and everything, all the stores that we go to, that we patronize, they were still standing. One of them had the window bust in and they went after the cash machine, but all of the fucking everything was still on the shelves and shit.
What about your cigar place?
That's one of them. I got two. One of them I just came from, and I just got a box and dropped them all in my car. And the other one was Jimmy's. I heard they broke into it. The police was there, but they didn't do anything but hit the cash machine. And it was still open yesterday. I think I went in there, cash machine still busted open. Everything else is business as usual.
Cool.
So they were talking
I was
about.
telling folks, they had big smiles when I walked in them stores. I'm like, and you're still here. I thought I was gonna come see a pile of ashes. They were smiling because they know that, you know, how they treat us and that we love them and that type of shit. The ones though that were dismissive or cruel, they were in trouble.
Wow.
Those, like for instance, all the Muslim joints, because they get along with us and crack jokes, they got no problem. They closed down. They didn't have to board the windows, none of that shit.
Cool.
However, I'm a lot of those fucking Oriental places. That's a bad choice of words. Asian joints. I don't know if they're Korean or whatever.
Hurry up and
Those
buy.
guys are less tolerant. But yes, the hurry up and buy cat. Those cats' businesses were torn to the fucking ground.
Right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if you watch my vid when I went into a couple of those places, those were Korean or Chinese or something that they were tearing up.
Let's check this out.
San Jose resident Tim Harper took a rubber bullet to the gut Friday. It happened when he defended a teenage boy who was hit in the head by police projectiles outside San Jose City Hall.
I was trying to walk up peacefully, and I was a good distance from him, and I just said, "Hey, you got just shot a kid in the head over here. What the heck is wrong with you guys?" And the next thing I know, an officer walked through two officers, shot me, and they stepped behind the other two officers, and I just turned around and walked off.
To add insult to literal injury, moments before he was hit, Harper was doing this. Seen in the white t-shirt, he ran to help an injured officer.
Just instincts, I ran up there and grabbed his ankles and carried him to his car.
While the video of Harper helping police circulated, so too did this video of San Jose police officer Jared Yuen taunting protesters. Yuen is now under investigation for possible
Look at him. Look at his posture. You can tell in his eyes he's loving that shit. Look at him.
He thinks he's in Fallujah or something.
He gets off on it. You can tell just by looking at his posture, swaying back and forth like, okay, come on, motherfucker.
Because his wife left him and he doesn't have anybody else to be.
Yeah.
That's a narcissist.
Maybe his dog left him too. I don't know.
Nice one, Chester. Nice one. That was good.
When you wake up in the morning like this,
His friends are still there though, because they the ones that tell him it's okay to be cruel to people.
He's also frustrated with San Jose Police Chief Eddie.
I don't want to hear nothing fucking Chief's got to say. Not a fucking word.
Jeff, you are feeling it tonight, man. You passionate tonight. I dig that.
I'm tired because
we got him wound up. We got him wound up.
Kids man show showing all these officers the same videos that
this has happened to me and to people I know and to Blind Justice and to many other people, and no one seems to care. But then they listen. All I can say is I don't want to hear people whining when cops get murdered because they're doing it to themselves. I don't think it's right to do. But I'm tired of hearing, a few bad apples and all this stuff. It's nonsense.
Yeah, and another reason is because I was in the mouth of the beast, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. It kind of woke me up a little bit. I needed to do that.
Yeah,
I needed to do that.
And Jeff, can I say, Jeff, how cool it is? I fell asleep on your show at least 6 times, Tim. I was tired as fuck. But to hear Jeff, before it was,
I did too.
Man, I wish I was out there. Man, I wish I was out there. Now it's shit like that. I was in the belly of the beast. Yeah, I'm out here, baby. Yeah, I went out there. I'm still hurt. To hear those, man. Oh,
yeah. I can't walk.
I can live with that.
I can't fucking even walk to the kitchen or to the bathroom hardly. I mean, it's literally how bad I'm hurting. I got out of bed at 2 o'clock. I've never stayed in bed after fucking 12 o'clock. Never. I mean, but I rolled out of bed at 2 o'clock this afternoon just to sit down in my computer chair. I couldn't walk nowhere else. So yeah, it was crazy, man. I'm paying for it, but it was all worth it.
Just speed walking for 8 blocks.
You're like a teenager, staying in bed till 2 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
So my power's been off for 48 hours. So I'm gonna. We had bad storms up here, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at whatever you posted, Jeff. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Can you run an extension cord to the power plant?
I swear to God.
Hey, Miss Zoe. Miss Joe. I'm sorry. I said Zoe, didn't I? My bad.
Run an extension cord, survivalist, man.
Hi, Steve.
So,
Are you charging your phone off of heat?
I have 2 gen sets, right? And for whatever reason, the generator wouldn't power up my UPSs.
Oh,
so I couldn't get any computer stuff working.
Thank you, Leslie.
Derek.
Thank you.
How you doing, Derek? And why are you not at the bank protest?
Hi, Derek.
Derek.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up?
Hey. What's up?
Derek, don't you have a massive protest with thousands of people going on right now at some bank or bank something?
Derek.
Derek,
can you hear
can you hear
Jeff?
me?
Joe, can you hear Jeff? Derek, can you hear Jeff? Can you hear Joe?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't think you can.
No, Joe, can you hear
No,
Joe?
can you hear me? Check 1.
He can't hear you.
Move us around.
Can you hear
All right. Hang on, God dang it, hang on.
Put Joe where I am. And then
shut up. I know how to
Joe
do
is.
it. Fuck you. I know how to do this shit, man. The fuck. Takes me a minute though.
There you go. You hear me, Derek? Derek, can you hear me?
Derek, you still can't hear Joe, huh?
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear Joe.
Who's Joe Cool Troll? Oh, I know who that is, I think. There he
Can
is.
you hear me, Derek?
Now Joe can't come back in.
He's trolls fucked him, man.
Yeah. Derek, are you still there?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Greg.
here.
Can you not hear anybody else?
I hear you. Test. This is 10th man. Can you hear me? I can hear 10.
Hey, everybody.
That's all that's important. Don't worry about it.
Testing.
Hey, Mr. Troll.
How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Still alive.
I hadn't put the damn link down there in forever. I don't know who's.
I put it down earlier when Joe came up, but I forgot since then.
All right.
Hey, Derek. Derek, can you hear me?
Yeah, who's that?
This is Kevin. I was wondering, Joe was asking why aren't you at the rally at the
Exactly,
bank?
Kermit the Frog.
I just put it down there, Joe. I might have to fire my damn mods again, I guess.
Okay, say that again.
Why aren't you at the bank rally?
I didn't know that I needed to be there.
Uh-oh. Well, Joe's fixing to be back. You'll answer for that one.
No, I won't, because he's not my dad. And I don't take directives from anybody that I don't know.
Oh, you don't know Joe Cool?
I'm just saying I don't take directives. Last time
I'm just fucking with you, man.
I know,
calm down.
Jeff.
Calm down.
I know, Jeff. I'm just saying.
Damn it.
So when I was in the backstage here, I heard something about you're fired up. It's about time you woke up.
Yeah, I've been woke, but I hadn't not like I should have been.
Right.
Yeah.
But now you are.
Oh, I'm woke for sure. I'm gonna be.
Derek, are you fired up?
Hang on, I'm gonna be back out there because all I'm waiting on is my fucking legs to want to go back or can go back. That's the only reason I'm not out there today.
Right.
Derek, can you hear me? And I'm guessing that's Jason. What's up, Jason? Derek, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Derek, isn't there a protest going on right now at a bank with thousands of people out there where you are?
I have no clue.
Well, it's kind of your job. I'm in Chicago. FTP is out there headed to that bank.
Okay.
Get your ass out there and go get us some footage.
Say no. Hey, hang on. Tell him what you just told me a while ago.
I am. Oh, trust me, I am.
Come on now. Don't be
Be
scared.
fired up, Derek.
Don't get scared of Joe. Joey's the
I want to hear you fired up.
You know what? I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of anybody that's in this panel because all personally, last time I checked, I haven't had a pimple since I was 15 years old.
I still get pimples. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say I might have had one.
I wash my own ass.
Hey, me.
And
Well,
sometimes I pat my own self on the back once in a while.
Sometimes you gotta
I
do
play
that.
with my own cock. What is your point? Get your ass out there.
I don't. My point is I don't take directives from anybody.
How about advice from friends, professionals? How about that?
Well, how about you go out and do it yourself? Because
I'm standing outside your door, Derek.
Minneapolis. Aren't you film the police, Minneapolis? You guy,
dude. That's the reason I heard everything you were saying before. I ignored you because you're annoying. Okay, I don't like you. Leave me alone. Okay, have a good day.
blow me,
Anyway.
and I'm gonna stay under your fucking skin.
No,
I'm gonna hunt you like your worst fucking nightmare.
Derek, look in your window. That's me in it.
So, Jeff,
Hey, Jeff, you got the fire under the belly, but it doesn't seem like Derek does.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Derek got his bad words and disrespect today.
How you doing, Joe? Cool.
You know what? If you getting butthurt, I got some butthurt cream for you, bud.
Oh, I'm fine. I still want my man in Minneapolis, who's on here every fucking day. Our representative in Minneapolis, who's
Don't
at the
forget-
fucking
hold
corner
on,
grocery
hold
store
on.
all the time.
Hold on.
You know what?
Sir,
Let me
sir,
address this.
sir.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I will.
Let
I
me
will.
address this.
But you started this because you said to Jeff that now. Oh, I'm glad you're finally getting it. So don't forget.
I was talking to Jeff. I was talking to Jeff.
We know.
Not Woo, not Temp
That's not
Man,
relevant.
not
No,
Joe
you're
Cool,
talking to the world,
not
buddy.
anybody
The
else.
world.
I was talking to Jeff.
The world. You're talking to
And-
the world.
I understand, but
you
you're
know
talking
what?
to 5 more
And you know
people on
what?
Penny and 30,
Excuse me.
40 people in the
Excuse
fucking
me.
chat. You're talking more than
I
Jeff.
am talking. I don't have to answer to anybody. I do what I do when I want to.
We're just saying
Okay?
what
I
we
don't
do.
have to answer to you.
I'm trying to
Let him,
talk.
hey, let him talk.
I'm
Let
51
him
years old.
let him take
Okay, I'm 51 years old. Do not talk to me like I'm a fucking child.
Woo!
Yep, I like you a lot, but I'm not gonna stand here and allow these idiots to.
Oh, now come on, man.
You better
Come
chill
on.
out there, Derek. I ain't calling no names.
We're not calling names here,
You don't
bud.
call me. What do
Yeah,
I want to do, bro? You can't.
So
If
what?
you can afford a Greyhound bus ticket to come see me, bro.
hurt, too bad.
If you don't call nobody no names, man.
Have a nice
Don't-
day.
Look what you started, Joe.
Jeff.
No, that's not
Later.
true. He came at Jeff, and Jeff was just like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, you said it was nice to see Jeff have a fire in his belly,
Yeah, what are you
but
talking
Derek's not having one himself.
Yeah,
you think we're
don't-
idiots? I
And
think
what
we're
the
a
fuck
good
is
guy.
Derek mad?
How do you
Don't
know
throw
what I
shade.
do and
Don't throw shade. Don't throw shade at our friends.
How do
Yes,
you
and
know
why
what
are
I
you
do
mad?
and don't do?
You're mad because I suggested you go to a fucking protest, and you're mad.
I'm mad because
Fuck is
I'm
that?
mad because I don't need to hear from you or anybody else of what I do and don't do. You don't know what the fuck I do.
Okay, but you did, but you
got a YouTube channel.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
I think you were at a daycare center early on some soft shit.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Jeff, go ahead, man. Just
All right.
go.
I was just gonna. Can I say something real quick? You
Go ahead,
came
Kev.
up here, Derek. You came up here and said what you said to Jeff, and then you don't like it when it's reversed on you.
I'm not here for a Jerry Springer show. Fuck off.
Then don't
Leave me
start
alone.
coming at people, dude. Don't say, "Oh, Jeff, it's glad you're finally fired up." Every week,
I was talking. So
then
what? I was
Joe
talking to
Poole
Jeff.
turned it around on you.
It was
No, dude, I like you and
Stay
everything.
in
but
your own lane,
Joe
okay?
Poole
Stay in
turned
your
it
own
around
lane.
on you.
Stay in your own lane.
No,
Stay
we're
in your
trying to
own lane.
reason with you, buddy. We got no problem with you.
I'm not your buddy. Leave me alone. Okay, you're trying to get me riled up, and it ain't
No,
gonna work. All
I'm
right,
trying to tell you,
Just leave me
don't
alone.
come at people if you don't want to get come at.
I was talking to Jeff. Anyway, Jeff,
Yeah.
it's good to see that you're doing stuff, man. I mean, I really am glad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been doing stuff, but you know,
You know what, Jeff? I understand that, like you have bad knees. I have bad knees.
right.
Okay.
But I didn't let
with a cane.
Yeah, I didn't let that stop me. I needed some oxygen out there too, man. I just couldn't find none.
Hey, Derek, let me try this again.
It's all around us, Jeff.
Right.
I apologize for being rude, and I was rude. I'd like a straight answer, though. Did you consider going to that? There's supposed to be thousands of people there. Did you consider going, or you didn't know about it? You already answered. You didn't know about it. You said that.
So
I'll leave
Jeff,
it alone.
I did go to I think I told you I did go to George Floyd funeral.
Yes. Yeah, you said that I think yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Standing a lot, it does take its toll. I mean, when I got home, man, I was so tired. That's why I got off when I was on earlier with you. That's why I left, man. I went right to sleep.
Yeah, well, I can't. I rolled out of bed at 2:00. I can't hate. You know what I mean? It's all good to me.
Right.
I'm gonna go, and I'm going back too. But it may be. I'm probably gonna do either Raleigh or Fayetteville down here. Probably gonna be Monday or Tuesday before I can do anything else.
Right.
But I'm sure it's still gonna be popping off. So.
I had two yesterday, bro.
Easy copy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Jeff. Are you close to Raleigh or closer to somewhere else?
Well, I mean, I got Fayetteville. Fort Bragg is probably 30 minutes away. Raleigh's about hour and 30 minutes away. I drove to Charlotte the night I did go to the protest. That was a 3-hour drive for me, so I drove 3 hours to hang out with. I didn't want to go by myself. And Carolina Auditor, he's on vacation, or was. I think he's out. He's back now. So I'm probably not going to go, to Charlotte. Maybe I may, I don't know, may not. But I would definitely
traffic dictate where you go. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Just pay attention to the valleys and shit. Let that dictate. Yeah.
Right. And the ones that have been in Fayetteville hadn't, they hadn't been. I mean, they've been pretty large, but not quite like the big city of Charlotte or Raleigh. You know what I mean? So, and again, I didn't want to go by myself. You know what I mean? Because I did, and I appreciate Hunter and Nicole hanging out with me. Hunter done a lot of the driving. I put his link in the description of my video that I put up last night at about 11 o'clock. And
how about?
Go ahead.
Hunter and Nicole, I saw them out look like they were, I don't know where they were at, like a awning or something. I don't know, an entrance to somewhere, and I think they were getting shot at by pepper balls and shit.
Yes, that was the same place. That's where we went. It was the same place. That's why, and that's another reason why I went, because because I knew, not because I knew it was going to go shit, but and that's where they needed me. You know what I mean? I needed to be in there.
Yeah, I went to 2 yesterday. Both of them were, I don't know, they were nice. One of them was the people marched from the suburbs, mostly all white people, and they came to my neighborhood and stopped on the street somewhere and blah blah. And the one at night was more the type of one I wanted to go to, but it was breaking up. The original crowd must have been huge.
Yeah. And that's why it was so hard. That's why it was so late when we made it to the damn protest. Because they was moving so fast, dude. Because the police and the riot police was corralling us, bro, like fucking cattle. And I mentioned that in the video.
I hate that, bro.
They was corralling, and I wanted to bust through that line. Fuck walking away from that line. I wanted to go through that bitch. I was ready, dude. I was absolutely ready.
I really appreciate it.
you had a bunch of half-hearted people, and I'm not knocking them. They were there, right? But there was some that were there just to walk, and they was
Just
more
a minute.
there. I can't hear nothing, man. You got
Derek,
you.
Shut your mic, man. Fuck's sake.
I see you, mommy. Mommy said they was standing on the
Thank
road
you.
corner.
Who is that?
That's Derek. There, he had a TV or something going on in the background. But yeah, you all right? There was some that was ready, just like I was, but the other one, they was more. Oh, let's just walk around. Yeah, let's just, I'm like, fuck that walking shit. Let's bust through this fucking line. If we could have got everybody together.
Guys, I would really like to be able to go to some riots, but I don't have a car or anything.
You know the fire in the belly is strong, Jeff.
I mean,
only I had a car. The fire.
I don't think fucking Antifa name these undercover operatives. I don't think they can, these saboteurs and bullshit. I don't think they could start a riot now. People, it ain't in our blood no more. It might be a fight with the cops, but ain't nobody trying to loot no more. It's rare.
Yeah, I think that part of it's over. I think it's you got the people that really want change out there.
I think that was anger. I think a lot of those people were the same, like myself.
Yeah,
that was anger.
You know what?
It
was a compilation of things. It was anger, and you just got let out the fucking house from 3 months. So now that I've been in there and been in the belly, I don't blame them cats for doing a little destructive damage. I wish it could have been at different, places, of course. But it is what it is, and
Walmart ain't hurting.
I understand a little bit more about it now. You know what I mean? Now, when I made that
night we were,
I'm sorry.
We were downtown.
Let me finish this little thing right here before I forget. Now, the funny video I put up about them looters and stuff from Fayetteville down the road, that wasn't protest nor any anger about nothing. They was just thugs that wanted to steal shit. Right. That's all that was. I mean, that's all that was. People taking advantage of the police being on the other side of town, and they weren't going to show up for that stupid shit. You know what I mean? That's all it was. Go ahead.
When I was downtown, everything was peaceful. Then when the police stepped it up and split the crowd, and then when we split, niggas started breaking shit and throwing garbage cans. Before that, this shit was peaceful.
Yeah.
The police, man, they have bring out the anger. They are the object already of that anger, the closest manifestation. They need to behave.
When the riot police got, everything was cool. The night I went, everything was cool until the riot police got there. That's when people started getting mad. That's when I got pissed. Look at this shit. There's 7 fucking trucks filled with people hanging off the back of that motherfucker and standing up ready to jump out at just
like they're coming to fight, right? It's almost like
they're going to war with the people.
Exactly. They was going to war, and they won't no war there though. They was going to war for what? I mean, they wasn't nobody doing nothing wrong until they showed up. Until they showed up.
Yeah, but what if a rich person wanted to drive down that street? You interrupt that. They can't have that.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
That's how it works.
Peachy down there again, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, hey, Bruce from down under, come on back, man. I was fixing to put you up on the panel. But you disappeared. I don't know where he went. Hey, Langley, I see you there. The Pope's here. Fair Shake. I'm sorry I ain't hollered you guys out in a minute. Ohio Steve. James Sweeley. Sam. Langley. Bruce. Bruce, come on back, man. I'll put you on the panel. Mom of Many. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Fair Shake. Who else? Joe Cool's Cars here. What? Joe Black in the house. Tristan, all you guys, Troy, Hall. I'm not your guy's friend. Oh, well, okay. Well, then be gone. Make not sure if it wanted to or not. No, come on up, man. I just didn't have room at the moment. Man, hey, Fuzzy, Jody Love, I see you. I got you, Bruce. I got you, baby. I seen you. I was fixing to bring you up, and you disappeared on me. I'm like, what?
Wasn't sure whether I wanted to step in or not because it looked like you had a few there, and I thought,
yeah, no, it's fine, man. It's fine. It's all good, man. I'm not going to leave you
didn't want
hanging.
to step out on anyone and push them out, you know.
Right.
There you go.
Good morning, mate.
G'day, buddy. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah.
I'm just watching everything that's going downstairs. So we're watching everything over here, aren't we, Wobbly, about what's going on? We need, like I said before on chat there, we need our own free-to-air channels to be able to shown worldwide on your free-air TV. Internet, YouTube's fucking nothing. It's not doing anything.
At the moment, mass media, there's no fucking way they'll run an order to
take exactly, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
Needed. Yeah, that's what you guys need to fucking push. You want to push up and push it onto a TV where everyone in the world can watch free to air fucking TV, and you'll get it moving. You'll get shit moving then, because I want to watch what's going on around the world, true to life.
That's what I was going to say to Jeff earlier. Like you going to that protest and being right in the guts of it, it woke me up too, and it made me see the mechanics of what the cops were doing.
Yeah,
and how they're literally treating us like fucking animals. You know?
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
Herding. They were herding.
They've been trained to fucking kill, mate.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
man.
And
some of them goes to some of their heads, and there's a lot of fucking cops out there. It goes to their heads. I know a few.
It does, and they want it to. They psychologically want the cops to think, "Oh, we are so much better than the average human being."
Yeah, they think they're overseas fucking fighting in a war, mate, but they're fighting their own freaking people.
That's it.
I don't know what you mean by that question, though, Steve. Jeff, where's the bird being? Is he? Oh, you're talking about Liberty Bird. I hadn't talked to him in a couple of days. So I don't know.
He meant that you haven't seen yours in ages. That's what.
He put up
he's working on a house
video the other day. He had a bit of a burn up in his backyard there. I watched what they were doing that night. I stuck it all out with him. I think it went for about 3/4 an hour. Well, no, longer than that.
Right on.
It was a good night.
Troy, I appreciate that, man.
That's what has to happen. 10th man, you should be able to do something about with that then.
What are you asking now?
Get the bloody internet world put on friggin' TV, mate. Free-to-air TV.
Let me tell you something about YouTube, and they're not gonna like me saying this. They hate fucking protest. Yep. They hate them. They don't want to even put them up there. It's a wonder they even staying up because they don't like them. They not pushing that video I posted this morning or last night. It's barely getting watched. It's got like 800 freaking views. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, you might have to buy your own.
People need to freaking see that.
Yeah, you might have to buy your own channel.
Right. I mean, they don't want to. They don't want to push it. They don't want to push it at all.
That's right.
There used to be community TV free-to-air channels, but about 10 years ago, and there was part of the agreement that there had to always be a community television station. But most of the stuff was on the Yankee government.
That's all gone now.
All gone.
PBS.
They're going to make 5G out of this. From what I've been able to ascertain, essentially they're using that's what they're using for 5G, is the bandwidth that they were using for television.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we did like 3 nights of shows on it on my show about 5G. I was trying to teach people what it is, and that it's definitely not good because we're not like. You remember the giant TV broadcasters that look just like this, bigger than cell phone towers? Remember them with the giant round things on them?
Rabbit ears.
No, fuck's sakes, man! On top of the
I know.
Never mind.
Talking about the satellites? What the hell?
But having those on every second lamp pole instead, there's no way that's good for you, right? So, but I don't think that's the cause of but whatever. Just
radio waves.
But isn't that supposed to be hours? Right? You know what I mean?
You would think, you would think it'd be hours.
Yeah, the community owns that bandwidth. You're right, mate. community owns
No.
that frequency.
No, they sell it all. We don't have rights to anything anymore.
Well, see,
we watched a video about it yesterday.
Public television, we still got public television, but it's not like anybody that wants to do anything can go put their stuff on there.
No,
There's
that's
too many
it. That's
fucking
what,
rules and regulations. They won't let you do it, man.
well, that's where we
FCC.
need all our people we elect in Parliament. We need them to look at our fucking eyes and fucking put it up. If they don't fucking put it up, fucking get out.
Right.
There's someone else in there that's going to fucking do it. I have seen people that have gone on TV and they're in government and they are saying nearly that, like there is a couple actually that are really fighting against it, but they're just going to kick it under the table, put someone else, and that's it. But we need to fucking stand up for what they're saying on TV now. They're doing it now, live TV.
Bruce,
that should be pushed along.
My prime minister,
Bruce. I'm not sure the TV would be the sole answer because there's so many channels here. I've got probably like 300 channels.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
but
there's so many people watching different things, you know.
Yeah. Well, we should cut them down to make it a different frequency. Go to like now you've got AM, FM, and everything. Go put one on AM. Have TV stations on FM and AM. Have two different lots. I think they do anyway. No, they don't. They have a radio only. Yeah. So
there's no.
But,
even I only listen to HD FM radio stations. I'm not going to one speaker mono sound. No,
looking
not
good,
doing
Wobbly. We're looking good, Wobbly.
I refuse.
The jerky went well.
Yeah.
What was that, Wobbly? What is
jerky?
Jerky, man. That was jerky.
What made out of what?
Out of horse, actually. It makes me really unpopular in America. It's Brumby, wild horse.
Oh, wow.
They're thick pieces.
I like jerky.
We like it.
What's up, HRP News?
Sorry to change the subject. G'day, Jason. HRP.
Yeah, it's hard.
How you doing, Robert?
Hard to get it out there in the media and out there to the whole world to see, you know. And how are we going to change it? I've got no idea. We have another standoff like this, but it gets violent. That's what stuffs it up. People fucking burn shit things, and fucking that's what tears it apart.
People think, oh yeah, let's go wild and protest the government and be against it. But the government,
it's not the way of doing it.
The government wants you. The government wants and is encouraging you to go violent because if it's a peaceful protest, they'll have to actually fucking do something with the government.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a live the other night, 2 nights ago, and the coppers, these people weren't doing nothing wrong. They're out in the middle of nowhere sort of thing, and I'm not naming who it was I watched. And the coppers actually wanted to stand more ground to push everyone into curfew, so they'd shoot fucking things at them in the air and everything down on the ground. And, you know, like, why should we all go home? We're not destroying anything. We're standing our ground. We're trying to tell you that this is wrong. We want some changes done in the fucking parliament fucking area. You get my drift, you know. It was just full on pushing everyone back with rubber bullets and shit like that. And they weren't doing nothing. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. We should be allowed to stand down on the fucking concrete that we built. No matter what fucking time it is, it's not fucking Nazi time. Fucking hell.
It seemed offensive, you know, like they're apt to attack us because they feel threatened, you know. I mean, that's the whole us and them delusion that most people in government and emergency services are under. They just don't. They live in a delusion where they are actually above civilians.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about Brisbane doing a walk or what?
Brisbane?
Yeah.
Man, someone was asking me the other day, and I said, I know there's protests in Melbourne and Sydney.
Yeah, Melbourne, Sydney.
In Brisbane, but nothing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm thinking, I'm not sure if Daz was going to go. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to go in Queensland Cop Watch. And
it's a long way for me to get there.
Caboolture Cop Watch might come out as well. So if it ever does come arise up here in Brisbane, I'll be there. Canberra's full.
Yeah, if you could put Kevin back up here. You hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, I hear you.
You can put Kevin back up.
All right.
Yeah, so I'd be in that one. I've spoken to Julie. She's not. real keen on it. But I said, look, I'll keep myself out of danger.
You know,
I'm not going to be there. I just want to take some footages and make sure that everyone's safe. And
you're going to have
if it does happen wrong, it's there in my hands.
There's just the risk of having the exact same problem of what's happened in America. Is you get
well, hope not.
And plainclothes cops inciting everyone to violence. And then
that's what I reckon they've done with. That's what I reckon they've done with what's her name? CFW, was it? No. I reckon they followed. She went to jail the other night. Whoever it was, but I reckon that was one of the coppers that was behind her, pushing and grabbing her and taking her away from everything.
Peachy.
And you're like, yeah, Peachy. I reckon that was the cop that was behind her. I reckon it was a narc.
Yeah.
Followed her around everywhere.
Yeah, I saw several streams where they walked up and talked to cops sitting in cars in plain clothes who said, oh, no, we're not cops.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I can't wait to have one up here in Brisbane. I'm really dying for one up here.
Yeah, well, that's
I don't
the
know
thing.
what sort of style I'm wearing.
It's amazing that you so in tune, Bruce Wobbly, that you cats are so in tune with what's going on here. You know, we're absolutely ignorant to what's going on over there.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's not much going on here, Joe.
No, we want things to go on, but it's not happening. It's not happening fast enough.
Thank you, Fair Shake. I appreciate that.
All I see, Joe, is the odd sign hanging off a fence, you know, end the lockdown, COVID is a hoax. But there's no actual on the street protest because you can't have more than 10 people on the street anyway.
Damn. It's happening in two cities, Melbourne and Sydney.
Yeah, two organised marches in Sydney and Melbourne.
They're a long way from us, though, Joe. They're a long way from us. We're waiting for another city to come up, the Brisbane one.
And if the Brisbane one does come up, I've still got to travel 2,000 k's for that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Are they happening daily or rare? Or are they rare?
Nah.
We hear it on the news. We hear more on the YouTube and Fox. What's really going on truly in the world at the moment through your eyes and Fox. But other than that, we're just waiting here in Brisbane. I haven't heard anything about Brisbane ones. I don't know anyone. I know Don, he's from Sydney, so I don't know whether he's going to go to the Sydney one or not.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, both of you cats.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some of Australia. It don't have to be a fucking cop watch, some nature or something. I'm down.
Yeah, I've got it all there, mate.
Fucking the shops, as you guys call them, the shops.
Watch Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
I did it. That's why I thought they all had guns and was killing everybody over there. Yeah, I got
that's knives. He's got a big ass knife. They don't even carry guns. It's this big fucking knife about 3 foot long.
He's confusing Crocodile Dundee with Rambo.
Right. That's exactly
everything in Crocodile Dundee completely misrepresents what Australia is in reality.
We do have the shrimp on the barbie. That's one thing. We do have
there you
that.
go. Shrimp on the barbie. Say it right. Say it right.
Hey, Tony, I'm just going to chuck kettle on.
Okay, mate.
Shrimp on the
Outback
barbie.
Steakhouse.
Barbie.
Right, Kev.
That's my dingo. That's my dingo there.
The Ningo ate my baby.
The dingo ate my baby.
Pretty good, Jeff.
Damn.
You know, their tornadoes spin the opposite way, right?
What's up, DSS? They protesting in what?
Their tornadoes and hurricanes in the southern hemisphere spin the opposite way.
Go to the right, don't they? The
And
right,
Matt Collett probably does too, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tins man's eating. Or he's sucking on a fat one. I mean, I don't know which.
It's none of your business.
I know, right? I don't want to know, really. I don't.
Don't accidentally cut that camera on.
Yeah, right. Please don't. Oh, no, don't you dare. Oh, my goodness. It's almost like you got a piece of tape in front of it or some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Your camera doesn't have a security shield, so people can't see. You know,
Nope.
there was somebody recently. Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, don't
I
make
do.
me.
My camera came with one. Yeah, I'll show you.
Mine don't. Yeah, the thumb, right? I got some medical tape for that shit. What?
Does that work on blisters?
I should show you guys my feet, but I don't want that shit to be all over the internet.
No,
They look good
don't
now.
do that. Don't do that.
Is that right?
I don't even want
Right.
you to do that on a private stream. I don't want it.
Yeah. Well, who gives a fuck what you want, Tent? This is my
Well, you guys
show.
do whatever you want. I don't care what you guys do.
Oh man, that's crazy. Thank you, Langley. I appreciate you throwing that out.
Discolored, but they're better. They're just discolored. You can tell when they work because they're red.
You know what, Joe Cool? I done a lot of walking, and I ain't got no blisters. You know why? I tie my shoestrings.
You're not wearing high heels.
Yeah, I tie my
no high heels, 2 pair of socks, tie your shoes up. Yes. But you know, I did the protest already on my own and was going home, and Denise called me and she was downtown.
Right.
So I did it all over again. That's why I was so fucking, my feet was so fucking
right. DSF, what are you talking about? Show Joe what? Show Joe if he'll know where that is, where that's at. What? Show him what?
Probably where they were getting shot at. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I saw mommy in chat saying they were on the street corner. It looked like I saw something coming down in front of them, though.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, but also, let's not overlook one thing. The part of I know it was kind of a boring audit because they were just driving around and stuff like that at night. But I don't know. It was tranquil for me. At least they weren't. It wasn't violent.
I'm fine with that, right?
But no, it was cool. I wish I was there with you guys, like streaming or whatever, just in the chat. But I was asleep. I supposed to be with Jeff, but anyway, about the 2 lawyers that both got double murdered that were investigating police corruption. Let's not forget shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But you think it was magic? It was the good guys that got him, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was good guys.
They got what? Them to what? You say investigating police corruption. Are they really doing that? They lied immediately when they pushed the old man down. They lied again.
No, I said
when,
Joe, when you and fucking Disorderly were out the other night and you went to the house.
I'm sorry.
The 2 lawyers were murdered, sir.
Oh yes. Yeah, they were black and they were fighting police corruption. Correct.
That's what happens when people fight police corruption. They just fucking murdered them.
Yeah.
Joe Cool, I don't like your fire in your belly.
You don't like the fire in my...
I can't believe y'all done that like that. What the fuck, man?
Well, no, Joe just called him on his nonsense. I did not do anything to him. I tried to tell him why it happened. I was just trying to get him to calm down and just say, yeah, all right, I was a dick, and then just back off and leave it alone.
I think you get a sense of humor fucking with us. You don't have to take the shit we say personally. I saw that, Landley.
I am nice.
Yeah, I was just having some fun with him. He was hot. I could have pushed him a lot harder. I was kind.
You triggered like a mug.
I was kind, yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
He was mad at me because last time I put Blonde Derek as a channel name.
You put.
How do you know it was you?
It's a truck for him, a motorcycle.
I guess I just told him.
No, I didn't hear you. It was a motorcycle going by. You said the last time something with Derek something.
Last time Derek was in, he said he had a blonde moment, so I came in with Blonde Derek, and
he didn't
it was funny.
He took.
He didn't like it.
It's so funny to me. He didn't like it.
Nah.
I thought it was pretty damn funny too, but hey, whatever. Whatever.
Chester used to get out.
Right.
Chester was about to get down. We were like, calm down, Chester.
Yeah, I'm like, it's all in fun. Calm the fuck down.
Right. I had a feeling we're gonna be.
How long do you reckon these walks are going to last for, guys?
Yeah. I thought originally it wouldn't last this long. I don't think.
It's got to keep going. So, hopefully that's what you want from us.
But listen, the reason I don't think it's going to be much long, because especially in these bigger cities, because they got the National Guard coming in to most of them. Like DC is fucking riddled with National Guard.
It's like
they're going to put on a full-on fucking lockdown.
Unless it's like it was in the 70s.
And they got
hold on. They're literally. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead. I was talking, but go ahead.
Unless it's like in the 60s and 70s during the civil rights movement, when they were literally just standing there toe to toe with the National Guard, right? That's kind of what needs to happen, or else it's just all for naught.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I think I'm changing my mind on that. They're making noise in their piece. They are still making noise. I gotta reconsider.
No, I'm not saying fighting. I'm saying, don't you remember the protests?
No, I agree with
Vietnam War was a big protest that lasted several weeks.
It was peace, man. It was peace. That's what it was going on. Peace.
Very good, Bruce. Let me ask you guys, all of you, if you are the guy who's negotiating a contract, all of this shit will cease upon your command. Everybody give me one demand before we stop. And you're talking to the fucking government or whoever, they're going to do what you say. What do we want?
What do we want? Okay, we want coppers. Right, no. Just one
new
thing.
Leaders.
One thing.
Hang on. I want the cops to be held accountable. I want qualified immunity to be out the fucking door.
I just want every cop to have a body cam front and back that has to record video and audio at all times. He can turn it off on his breaks unless there's an encounter. And that has, just like Gaston was explaining where he lives, if you don't turn in your body camera footage or anything's out of whack with it, you can be suspended, terminated, anything like that. I want to know what my employees are doing because they got motherfucking guns. All right?
Very good. Very good. Wait. Four more people.
Good God, man. We didn't say a fucking story. We just said one thing.
I want to be the boss to be able to find it. Like what 10th man wants the camera job, I support him. So I'm the next man down to see. So we go from there if we want to see it.
Sees the footage.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Wobbly.
Yeah. Basically, one that would actually fix about 80% of our problems is that we burn the constitution that they illegally rewrote, and we go back to our original constitution that we had under the two lines. We burn that fucking piece of shit we got here because it's completely unlawful. We go back to our old constitution, and the states can't make laws that don't match the federal constitution.
Yeah,
very good, bro. Very good. I hate that these niggas brought all this heat, Kev, but it's on you, baby.
I think there needs to be a civilian board that represents the district, and it's elected by the people for the people, and they govern the people in power. That
but
we
look, but look what happened. But hang on, but what's wrong with that? But look, we employ these people already, so they are elected by the people for the people already.
Very good, very good.
What he's saying is there needs to be if there's going to be a bunch of police forces that protect these people. See, the secret police are supposed to arrest these people or the military or whatever when they act outside the law. But we know that people submitted up to like 17 plus false documents to the FISA courts. This shit goes on all the time. And no one.
Okay, you know what I want? What I really want is to be able to have one TV station play a whole day, nothing else but one station on TV worldwide, and it's all of us guys showing what we've got, showing the truth.
This is true.
Hey, Bruce,
in America, we do not show world news, and when we do show it, I swear I assume that these people are paid off. Because you watch Al Jazeera or something, even Al Jazeera getting too big now. But you watch some of these more obscure networks and you can see some interesting shit.
And they spend about 8 seconds on each subject too. I actually wrote a letter to SBS, Bruce, demanding that they show some of the auditor stuff if they are a real news.
You did, right? You wrote one already?
Yeah, to
Very
the SBS.
good.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
It is.
Good stuff, mate. I'll just put on mute for a minute.
They sent me a page of really nicely telling me to fuck off.
Police, FBI confirmed police force infiltrated with Nazis, white supremacists. Thank you, Barbara. I think we already knew that.
Thank you, Barbara.
I would dismantle the bar as the way it is. I wouldn't give them the power.
Oh yeah, that's absurd.
See, we're looking at people, us talking now. How many things have we got to change? That means that what's happening is they're changing it, not us.
Yep.
They're
changing the law way ahead of it. You know, there's no more consultation.
That's a good one. Jason D's got a good one. At least 2 years of fucking training for these cops. That would stop a lot of shit right there.
How come you need less training to work in a kitchen than you do to be a cop?
A hairdresser.
A beauty salon.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm fucking saying. I ain't letting no motherfucking barber carry a gun.
How in the world is it 6 months and you can carry
a cop ain't doing my hair either?
You can carry a gun and fucking push people around for 6 months. That is a dream job right there. Right? That's a dream job. Hey man, I got me a gun and a badge. Fuck all of y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna push y'all around now.
And I'm straight
out of there's superior officers. We know because that's why we in the streets marching now. That they promote that culture of being a bad guy, disrespecting the public. They're fine with it. So those cats you're talking about, Jeff, yeah, they got to be cowboys for a while.
Oh yeah, fuck, it's just unreal, man, unreal.
I had a buddy that happened to. He wasn't a police officer. 6 months. We graduated at the same time. He landed in a narcotics unit with some crooked niggas, man, and they got him robbing drug dealers and shit and cutting up the money, taking motherfuckers' bread, escorting drug kilos and shit in and out of state. He had them on some bullshit.
Right?
Yeah, they got popped too. And every time I'm the guy who bring up the race shit. But every time they go after cops, it's a group of black cops, and the white cops is just as crooked, or maybe they're designed because they were here first. They don't never go after them. It's always a group of bogus black motherfuckers.
I say this is not about race at all, Joe Cool. I say that there's nothing to do with about race. Like I've seen too many news broadcasts literally say race riots. You know how offensive that is to me? To see across the bottom of a news broadcast, race riots, not riot against police corruption, riot against government corruption, or that this guy murdered. Like, what do you mean race riots? That sounds to me like white people and black people fighting out on the streets. Race riots. Like, what the fuck is this?
Very good.
A weird fucking way to put on the bottom of a news broadcast race riots. I talked about it yesterday. It's disgusting.
Just write their own reality and say, this is the headline. Totally.
So, Joe, what do you want? What is it you want? Did I miss what you wanted to be changed, or
the Bar Association? They are way too powerful. They create these laws because they decide who gets punished, which is nobody, which corrupt judges stay there, and they are all part of the bar. It's this network of good old boys that must be dismantled. They create laws. Then they use that precedent to have other people create laws. It's brutal.
But
legislation not supposed to do that.
1 moment.
We're letting them make these laws, though. We're letting these motherfuckers do that.
That's what we're saying. Me and Wobbly is saying now. We're going to have to actually sit back and make these laws stick. Cops are changing the laws, the government's changing the laws. That's what has to be looked at. Exactly what Joe wants. Exactly what Joe wants as well.
Go ahead,
There's too many people in between. There's too many of them.
Hang on, Bruce. Go ahead, Tim, man.
Well, no, just to add on to what Joe Cool's saying is the Bar Association is a private corporation. They are a private entity, and they're the ones that run the entire legal system. They educate the lawyers, and they do their own discipline, just like the police. So they get to write the laws that they operate under. That is called a cabal.
That is dangerous. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to write laws. That's for the legislative branch.
Dude, I just showed a video at you. It was before you showed up that explained that the Magna Carta specifically explains that any attempt to take away any of the rights which were guaranteed in the Magna Carta is treason and to be punished by hanging. It's not a discussion.
I think we might have it in ours as well. There's treason. Maybe it should have been more
No, it's the
prominent.
Magna Carta. It doesn't matter if you're in the U.S., England,
I know,
Canada, all
I know
the
Magna Carta argument. Yeah.
Can I just say something quick to chat? James Wiley, how about just for one day you stop head fucking the women insidiously? I'd love to see it. Just for one day. You fucking dickhead.
Hey,
The hell would have to freeze
He
over.
can't do it. I got $10. So he can't do it.
Yeah, he can't. No freaking way, dude. No
He
way.
has no other motive.
He's already been on Ozzy Angel and Langley's ass already the whole damn time.
I missed what's going on.
Oh man,
James
James Sweeley.
It ain't for you, it ain't for you, 10th.
Right.
Yeah.
Next
they'll be. I don't know.
Next they'll be hitting on 10th man. What?
Yeah.
I dare you.
Then we'll really get upset.
Oh man.
Yeah, for judiciary of the Constitution, for judiciary, I think that's what you're trying to say. Fiduciary is what you wrote, Leslie. Trying to figure out if you're saying that they're doing some
fiduciary. She's right.
What is that? Not fiduciary, meaning money.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember what it means.
Leslie,
Google it.
What it means, I could. Fiduciary, meaning money, yeah.
Damn it. It keeps moving on me. What the hell? There you go.
No, fiduciary is
I was just reading that, Jeff.
Person who holds a legal or ethical relationship of trust with one or more of other parties. Typically, a fiduciary prudently takes care of money or other assets. So they're like a asset holder.
Yeah, so she's saying they control that.
Totally.
What the hell did you just say, Kev?
The robot stole your
body.
I agreed with James calling 10th an angel.
Go fuck yourself, James Sweeley.
Trudeau. Oh,
Just talking to the wife. She heard yesterday on one of our main programs, comes through our phones and shit like that, the government's talking and they're saying that it's suggested if we do have a rally here that it may cause more virus study spreads.
Of course.
That's what their bloody excuse is. So they're not saying that we can't do it. It's just saying that we could cause a virus outbreak.
Well, I don't know if I'm sick in a couple of weeks, I guess, right? There was a lot.
Yesterday. That was what we get updates on it every day.
A lot of people out there with no mask on.
Social distancing protesting.
Whether we cause an outbreak or not, we will cause an outbreak. It will be on the news, whether true or not.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yes.
Right.
It's already on the news.
Anybody who gets sick now, gets sick now, it's their fault. The protesters.
Yeah. Well,
the protesters did it.
We're not allowed to.
Yep.
Protest Corona.
Yeah. Well, I said to the wife, I asked, I said, did they say that we're not allowed to protest? And she said, no, they didn't say anything like that. They said they suggest that you don't do it because it might spread outbreak. So I'm not going to stop going. I'm going to go if there's
lockdown part 2 coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, I'll go on a suit like the doctors wear.
Hey, the Pope. The Pope. We seen that. I seen that comment already, man. It was funny the first time, but the second time it's just getting annoying. Just saying.
Yeah.
You're robot, Kevin. You're a robot, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure all you guys seen that earlier, right? The same comment.
I saw it earlier,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
and I would agree. Race rioters, whatever pops off in nice NASCAR, which is all white
here in this freaking race riot. What the fucking hell was race riot?
99.9% right, Joe. It's all a bunch of white motherfuckers.
Either it's 100,000 motherfuckers beating up on one black man, or it's a bunch of white people fighting each other.
Right.
I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at a human life. But I'm not looking at that anyway. I'm looking at our rights being pulled away from us. You know, yous are out there trying hard, mate, to bloody pull it in. But how is it going to work for you? That's the main part. You know, you're getting there, but the coppers have still got bad cops out there. Look at the right ones.
We're trying to wrestle them back. Yo, I think that's what's going on with these protests. We see a way to wrestle them back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about the murder anymore. It is not.
No.
It is not. It's just about something else.
Yeah.
Them throwing them cops with them token charges. By the way, no way they get convicted on those charges. That's a red herring. That's some shit to throw us off, man. Now they got to prove that they intended to kill them niggas. You know how difficult that is?
Yeah.
And it gets more difficult because they were telling their CO, listen, let's flip them over. Let's look for a pulse. I can't count a pulse. Let's get off. They telling him that. And these are the guys that charge him with conspiracy to commit. No fucking way that sticks.
They done it
So they
to
get off.
make themselves look good, so they don't. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's all it was.
No, they're saying that he had COVID now.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
So now they're just going to blame COVID. Anytime anybody dies,
I reported that yesterday.
Yes, we know. We understand.
What got fired me up since I got on tonight or this morning is seeing what 10th man put up with that young poor bloke with his face messed up with a bloody, what was it, a rubber bullet? Was it 10th man?
Yeah,
Jeff showed it earlier.
Man. Sorry, I'm yelling, and my wife's trying to tell me to settle down. I'm thinking
I know,
I'm
buddy. I know.
All right, that shit fires me up.
Let us yell for you. Let us yell for you.
Yeah.
No, I'm so fucking low. I'm complaining. I'm not gonna say a word.
It's just, we've got to get our rights back. Written down.
I think that's what we're doing with this top watch shit.
Yeah,
you know, you feel like you put in work.
Joe, were you there? I don't know if you were there on my show earlier. Gaston sent me a whole bunch of videos because I haven't been doing shows because I've been really, really busy, but I had some family stuff to do today, and then Gaston asked me to do a show. It was really his show. I didn't really talk as much as he did because he was really, really angry. One of the videos that he sent me was...
That's not true.
Shut up, Kevin. One of the I speak to you just
videos,
like
one of the videos that he sent you.
Was of a 14-year-old black kid that was with a bunch of his friends walking through a neighborhood, and the cops punched him in the face a whole bunch of times. I
saw that. They threw him down. He didn't want to give him his arm. That was in Canada?
Yes,
Did
sir.
You say? No, I didn't know y'all had black people up there.
Shut up.
I mean, there was legit black people too. There was hood cats. There wasn't
I already told you the city I grew up in has the highest black person or African Canadian or whatever you want to say per capita in all of Canada. There's another place called Hamilton, Ontario. They have more of a population, more actual numbers, but not for the amount of people, because we took a large amount of the people from the Underground Railroad during those times up into Canada, because we didn't have slavery in Canada ever. It was never such thing.
We still got a few more stragglers back here.
Damn it.
Why can't we just say people?
Because we're talking about slavery.
Yeah, I mean, there is no difference.
Then they took all the people.
Because he wouldn't make his point if he just...
Yeah.
That's why I say white man.
I wasn't the one that said I didn't think there were black
cognitive dissonance.
Go ahead.
Cognitive dissonance walls up. Well, when you hear certain things, no, stop it. When you hear certain things, race, religion, certain people, God, you throw up certain barriers. I stay white for those guys who are paying attention get my point. The same way we say Black Lives Matter. Motherfucker could be the guy that says all lives matter. You missed the point.
No, I get the point.
You missing that point.
No, I totally get the point. But what I'm saying to you is that if we're going to change this and we're going to get on that 20-year road that we're talking about, we need to start saying we the people and mean it.
Agreed. However, when a brother tell you stories or a white guy tell you stories about oppression, you listen. And the first thing out your mouth better not be, we all got it hard. Because it don't look like you understand.
You know, I never said that.
What's up, boy?
Not you per se. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not you per se. I know I'm looking you in your skull eyes. I'm looking at your skull in the depths of your eyes, and you've never said those words. Yes, I agree.
That's right. I'm just saying that we've got to start changing the way people think, and that might be the way we use our words.
That will be. That is what we have, words.
No, I mean the way we use the words now. We got to start a total way of doing things.
No, how about we all just have free speech and stop it with the feels? How about that?
No, that's true too.
Because what you're talking about right now is exactly what I'm against: is changing my national anthem, making words a criminal offense, things like this. No.
I think
that's not what I'm saying.
I hope he was talking about we weaponize our words in a good way. I don't mean in a negative way. The way they've been weaponized against us. We use them wisely.
Right.
Like, for instance, I was out there when that guy said, and Twisted Silvertongue, I think he put it in the video today, when the cop asked me, I was out here, man, leave my people alone. He was like, what people? I like my people, nigga, black people. I wish I would have said we the people. So I think that's the shit Kev talking about. Get smarter, use our words.
Exactly.
Better.
You're right.
That's exactly. Thank you, Joe. That's what I'm saying.
That makes sense. And we know what? Yeah, go ahead, Bruce. I'm sorry.
That's all right, mate. In that private chat, I've put up a link. It goes to what we see in Australia, and I'm actually going to link off a few things from it as well to find out a few things, show you Americans what we're seeing over here and what they're trying to do to us. They're trying to blame this all on the death of the black people and everything. But if you have a look at it, if you want to share it, it's up to you.
How about the info that came out in the Aubrey case today? That he was jogging, the guy with the camera who filmed it say, hey, I just had me drive down the street. They were together. They were cutting them off the road in the trucks and shit. And finally he got to the point where he thought he had to fight them motherfuckers. And damn, they shot him dead. They like, fucking nigger. How about all that shit that came out today? Yes, all that shit came out in court today.
These were cops that said that?
The ex-cop and his son. One of them said that after they killed him. Fucking nigger.
Wow.
I've got something here. I don't know. I haven't looked at this.
How come anytime I hear someone say those words that you're saying right now, it makes me want to be violent?
See? That's why shit burned. I don't blame these niggas that busted windows.
Yeah, I know.
Blame that murder and that system that endorses such a thing.
All right, let's listen to
would-be protest.
And the second one,
down under. Hang on.
Supreme Court battle over plans to take our streets tomorrow for a Black Lives Matter rally. The Premier and Prime Minister today pleading with people to stay home. The Black Lives Matter protest
look at that.
in the capital.
It's Aboriginal.
That is
marching
awesome.
on Parliament House. The rally had been banned by the ACT government, but the only intervention by police was to arrest a man for kicking a dog.
Kicking a dog?
But there will be no softly approach here as police shaped up with protest organisers.
It's an Aboriginal flag, everyone.
Trying to outlaw tomorrow's rally in the city.
We're going to march. We don't care what any acts of law tells us what to do.
Lee Tonne Dungay's son, David, died in custody in 2015.
Well, they sent my son home in a black bag.
The Premier's approval yesterday for the protest to go ahead today triggered a rebellion on radio from her own.
I think it's ridiculous. They are nuts.
We don't believe
the protest can be conducted in a safe way.
The initial
Girl.
Yeah, fuck you.
Can you pause that?
50 people.
Hang
But
on.
as the world
Hang on.
continues to react, that
Go ahead.
Okay, what's happening though? It's not going to what we want. We want the laws back to where they were. They're going back to where they're fighting against black people, getting killed and everything. It's fair enough. That's on the agenda, but the real agenda is we want our rights back, not taken away from us like you guys are doing out
Hey,
there on the streets.
Bruce, for that matter, let me ask you. Inherent in our fucking Declaration of Independence, we were 3/5 human beings type shit. And I know you guys got your problem with the Aboriginal folks over there. Were they talked about in your document, the document that you speak of? How is it they ended up second-class citizen if this document is so incredible?
Oh, that's second class. What happened was when there was a lot of them killed when white man landed on this land. They've only just got their rights back, probably last 15, 20 years, some rights of what they want, their land back and everything. But
the question was, does your document cover them?
No, they don't. It's different altogether.
Well, I would say you be the first man, the first white man, and I use that word on purpose, Kev, to get out there because it's just optic.
Yeah, Kev.
Because it creates a certain optic. To get out there and say that document is not good enough.
Yeah.
We need these people to be covered. If you expect someone to get out and fight your causes, you got to fight their causes.
Yes.
Don't accept that document.
I agree.
Yeah, we fight the Aboriginal cause. You know, there is a law there, but
I saw Black Lives Matter signs in Australia with white folks holding it in Australia. My day is going pretty good.
That's because none of us agree with that. The only ones who agree with racism and bullshit are these ultra-rich fucking oil barons and shit that are going around using the N-word against their fucking employees. You can't even do anything about it. None of us, the other 7 billion people, don't agree with it. All right?
There's way too fucking many of us. Way too many of us.
I disagree.
This is what happens.
I think, hold on. What's the 10th point? The 10th point. I disagree, Ted. I think that too many motherfuckers believe it. I think that too many motherfuckers believe they can be billionaires and multi-billionaires, and they believe that
the majority of
and
white
hold on, I'm almost done. And they turn their eyes, and their heads and say that those Aboriginal people, they got it just like us. Damn it, I fought for it. They can't do it.
Bang. No, they haven't. That's what the question I was going to ask Wobbly. They get after better than what you do.
Never mind. It's better I don't know what I'm
car and stuff for free, and wages are different. They get really looked after. I was going to tell Wobbly, I was going to say, don't the Aboriginals get better looked after than the Negroes in America? Now,
damn.
Yeah, mate. I've seen.
I totally agree. I know what you're saying. I know that
they get new homes.
They get power.
This is the bad one. This is what.
Yes, you got to drag society along when you tell them black people are being treated shitty. That's why I say so many motherfuckers have no idea. And 30 years later, they be like, "Yeah, Martin Luther King was a hero." I'll be like, "Fuck you. You have no vision. What about modern day heroes? Where are they now? What are they doing now? What do they look like?"
Hold on.
Crucify the same niggas. We are modern day heroes now. We are crucified.
And they correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm going to go against the Aboriginals. I love Aboriginal people.
Hold on, Bruce. Let Ted been patient.
Well, I just want to add to what they're saying. I think what they're trying to say is the same thing I keep trying to say. This overt racism and blatant racism that happens in America against black people that we all know is definitely real. Mostly only happens there. Like in Canada, we're not really racist against black people. I was shocked to see that today. I don't know any white. I don't know barely any white racists. Now where I live, that's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Now where I live now, racism is fairly prevalent. It's a very. Yep. So I moved to a place that is racist from never understanding racism, and it's very weird.
Never
Interesting.
see that.
And what Bruce said is really interesting. When they first freed the slaves, it was called the Reconstruction era. There were black senators and all of that shit back then. When you hear first black senator, that's not true. But then they took away, they were going to give them all land, and they took away all that land. They told them they can't be, they started making these laws where they can't be politicians. They went back. And since the we averaged, I think it was 2 or 3 people being lynched a week for 40 years. It went back to that bullshit. And then in the 60s, when we stopped the lynching and been dragging motherfuckers ever since, Bruce is saying, nigga, we making injustice. What's good, baby? We're making more progress with them Aboriginals than you niggas did in 200 plus years.
Yeah, it's true. We've looked after them, but it's the bad ones that wreck it for the good ones. Like they go out and destroy their home, light it all up for a campfire. It's the way they still live. It's in them for some reason. They still like to live on the land, and they destroy stuff. And we're giving it to them. It's coming out of our taxpayers' money, and we're still giving it to them. Yeah, it's just
so
bullshit.
What?
And
so
it's been
what?
Why?
So what is your point?
Well, the point
They're
is,
fucking
why
up.
are they putting their homes down, and why are we allowing the same people to get another new home, another new car that us people that working our rings out can't fucking get in 20 years?
I tell you why, because you niggas been comfortable so long, and you've been letting them niggas get kicked on so long. Fuck it, man. It's justice.
No. They've never kicked on them. Never. Never kicked on them, mate. It's their choice to either come and live the way we live, or their choice to live out in the bush, because they were still living out in the bush in the friggin'
I would agree, right? But y'all been fucking them over for years. You're fucking them over now. If they choose to come live where you live, you fuck them over.
They were originally there first.
They love what's happening. There's a lot out there that don't like it. They want everything back. What about the Indians? They're going to take your land back?
You get free money.
What happens
I'm
to
all right with that. I'm Indian. I'm
So,
Black Indian, Cherokee, and Blackfoot. I'm okay with that. Yeah, give me my shit back. Give me my 40 acres and a mule. Anything. Fucking America ain't kept one fucking treaty they made with the Indians. Not one.
I was just going to say, all of them. I was just going to say, Bruce, I thought maybe the reason why they are really generous to black people, to Aboriginal people, is because they know it makes white people fucking furious. And our government's job is to make us all furious, angry, and scared.
And they still went to war with us.
And divide us.
Very good. Who said that? Probably Bruce. That was very good.
Yeah, they still went to war for us as well, for everyone, you know.
Yeah, and they weren't allowed to march at the Anzac parade. They got all the black people off the back of it and said, "No, fuck off, all of you's out," because they got this illusion where black people never fought in the war, and fucking thousands of them.
Same here. We have the Tuskegee pilots. We have the what we call the red tails, who used to guide those big ass planes and make sure they didn't get shot down. They never lost one plane. And they were losing the hundreds before they came along.
They use those red tails for fun rides now, don't they? The red tails.
Probably they do. I'm sure they do. Every other plane is used that way.
Joe, were you there that day when I was talking about the residential school program in Canada that ran up until the 90s, and that over 100,000 Native Canadian children had been taken away from their families and put into these residential school programs where they did science experiments and shit like that on them for over 100 years?
No, I didn't know Canada even had that shit.
Yeah, buddy. I did a show about it, a couple shows.
Interesting.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. These are they're the same people that are running shit now, or they're students. Right? Please.
That's what I
understand.
said.
These people are monsters.
These kids that you see, those average kids, when someone's being lynched, you see kids out there in those crowds. Those kids grew up and became fucking leaders. And they still have that mentality. And they have fucking taglines and talking points that make motherfuckers like my friends say shit like just out of reflex. They say crazy shit. like you see a cop beat a motherfucker up, finally the nigga fight back, the first thing they see is why he hit the cop. The cop was right. They can look past everything the cop did. Or a system that's set up where you can't get equal housing with other people, and all they see is they don't see the sin of them keeping you down and not giving you the same percentage points on loans and all that bullshit. They see, well, there's a way to address that in the system. These cats are feeding whatever mental bullshit they putting out. These cats are believing it. When you hear motherfuckers talk about immigrants, I want to choke the fuck out of them. That is the least of your problems. Why are we even talking about that shit?
Earlier, we watched My Prime Minister when one of the reporters asked him, "What is your opinion of what's when Trump went and tear gassed all the people so he could do a photo op with the Bible?" And they asked my Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, where they said, "Well, what is your opinion of what he did? And if you don't want to answer this question, how does that look to the Canadian people?" And he literally,
I saw that.
Yeah, he said nothing. And also, before he was able to say anything, he literally froze for 2 minutes and couldn't even talk because he was floored by the question. Because he's a complete.
And the first shit out of his mouth was a dodge.
He didn't say anything. He didn't answer.
Shut up.
Yeah, what's the name? Justice.
That's adorable.
Shut up, Craig.
Hang on. Hey, no justice. Where's he at? No, I don't answer questions. I think somebody's cat going crazy.
Yeah, man. Apparently, my fucking cat's in heat.
Yeah. Anyway, I want all you guys to know that if there's a march where I am 2 hours away, I'll be there. I'm looking out every day for it. Just so there's going to be a few of us. I don't want to go out on my own. I really do want to.
Yeah.
Put a sign, walk around the streets, but I'll be
Jeff's
arrested
got balls
right away.
of fucking steel. He's got balls of steel for going out there by himself like that. Dude.
I'd get arrested straight away. Bang.
Jeff,
Like
you
that.
out there, Dolo?
Yeah.
I was until they caught up with me.
Wow, my man.
Yeah. They didn't know they didn't know where I was at because I was right there in the front. They couldn't find me because I was too deep.
Yeah, I
Go straight up and stand there in front of the cops. Fuck you.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. Fuck 12. I was hollering fuck 12 the whole fucking time, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you hadn't seen it? Motherfucker. Damn, what the fuck is all that noise?
He's frozen.
Another motorcycle. Over 2,000 people are listening to the scanner in New York. I have to assume that that protest is getting live.
Right.
They had one with thousands over there in Minneapolis. FTP should be there. Oh, I couldn't wait to see that shit. Thousands, man. They had one go across the Manhattan Bridge. The cops did that shit. I'm here. Did you see the shit earlier where the cops cut them off on the bridge? And I think they arrested everybody, and someone said they're gonna drop every fucking arrest they made. Well, they tried it on the Manhattan Bridge, and when they got to the other side, there was so many of them. The cops bagged down, opened up, and let them walk through.
Oh, wow. See, that's what we need. If that would have happened the other night, if we would have just come together, walked together, and just kept walking forward, they wouldn't have had no choice.
Agreed, right?
If I may interrupt for a moment, see, because I think Aussie Angel was the same person that was saying this in chat yesterday. The reason why there's no Second Amendment audit, I don't know if you caught that, what Jeff was explaining, is a lot of places it's illegal to bring your weapon.
Can't carry your firearm while protesting in North Carolina.
They have special laws for that shit.
I was in chat, please. Say it again.
There's no carrying of firearms during a protest in North Carolina.
Ain't that a trip? Ain't that something? You're making up laws?
Yeah.
You don't trust them? Is that why you're surrounding them with the fucking National Guard? You don't trust them?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I had my 380 in my pocket in the motel room while we was getting ready. Or waiting till the sun to go down a little bit. And I thought better. I'm like, nah, I'm not carrying it. I knew.
I'm glad you did. Right.
I was like, well, what if I get knocked down, it falls out of my pocket, somebody fucking picks it up.
Yeah, you don't
What if
need
you get popped and you get caught with your gun in your pocket?
Exactly.
You got extra charges now.
Right. If I get shot, killed, they say, hey, we see the gun. Oh,
It's
fuck
supposed
that.
to be peaceful. You don't take a gun with you.
Right.
And take gun with you.
I thought better of it.
Hey, Bruce, wait. I disagree. I think take
You're
your
allowed
gun.
to. You're allowed to take a gun.
That is your right. And if those police get out of line, if they shoot you, yes, you can shoot back.
True,
and that's why you have guns. And the right to carry one is to keep those guys in line so they don't bully you like they bully us.
I've seen a film, yeah, true, Joe. I agree with you, no problem at all. I have seen where a video from somewhere, a cop, he laid out, I think it was 10th that showed it, yeah, it was. He laid out about 2 or 3 clips at a bloke running, he was in a car and ended up shooting him.
No, that was
If
Jeff.
he had his own gun, he could have fired back. Yeah, you did play it 10th, yeah.
No,
he could have fired back. I agree there, but he went. Jeff went for. Hopefully, it was going to be a peaceful one. If you don't take your arms, well, good on you, and I hope that you do not need to have to.
If you don't, good on you. Agree. If you don't, good on you. If you do, good on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I still could have carried. I got a concealed carry. It was, there was several different reasons why I didn't carry it. You know what I mean?
You went to court. You'd have won that case.
Yeah.
It would have cost you a bunch of thousands, but you'd have won, and you just got
thousands that I don't have. That's another. You know what I mean? So I'm doing okay. One hot gal. I appreciate you asking. I'm still hurting, but I'm not bitching about it.
Okay, so.
Hey, damn it. I had mine the first day. Put several other cops freaked out. Yeah. He made them put it back up, I think is what he said. 2 days I got trespassed for carrying as soon as I got there. Yeah. Damn it, I was gonna say something else. Fuck. Oh, I was wanting to ask. I don't answer questions. Is you still here? Because it shows part of that video that No Justice just put in the private chat. But I was going to ask him if I could upload it and put it up tomorrow, because I'll show some of it. But I seen I don't answer questions, don't have a lot of subscribers, so I was going to try to help you out by putting the video out there with your link in the description. But that's up to you if you don't want me to do it. That's cool. So do you mind if I do that? Are you saying yes? Do that. What I'll do, I'll show some of it here if you want me to, and then I'll make a video of it, because you need some help, brother. I mean, I've been seeing you in chat. You got 4 subscribers or some shit like that. You really need some help.
Yeah. Go make a vid. Jeff can get you there. Just go make a vid.
Right? Why is it all got to be Jeff? What the fuck, Joe?
I'm just saying, he crying about them 2 subs, man. If you gonna help a nigga with 4, you might as well help a nigga with 2.
I know, right?
I got 1.
I've lost a whole bunch.
Hey, I unsubscribed from Kevin. That's why he's got 1, because he won't give me the link. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Right. All right, I'm gonna show some of it though, so I'm gonna give you a little teaser anyway. I guess.
Yeah, I've got a video there if you want to show that too, Jeff. That one last in the private, if you want to show that.
All right.
Yeah, I was actually looking up.
Damn, there's 2 of them there now. There was just 1 there a while ago.
I was last one.
The fuck.
I was looking up some 5G links to give to 10th man, and then the whole entire computer crashed.
Right.
Thanks, Sparky. I'll dig him out in a minute.
That's good. It looks like you guys are enjoying the warm weather over there now. We're getting the cold.
Lord, dude, it's 90 degrees here, man. It's crazy. Here we go. Let's watch some of this.
Summertime.
Oh, I better subscribe. I should have did that a while ago, huh?
I see how it is. I see that.
15. I'm sorry. He's got 15 subscribers. He's moving on up like George and Wheezy.
He passed me.
Is that all? All right, mate. We'll put the link up.
Y'all, hang on. I'll put his link up in just a minute.
Yeah.
You're right here, officer.
Hey, bro, you can't do that.
Get out of my face.
I just
Hey,
we don't care about
bro.
Bro, you goofy as hell, bro. Hey, Mr. J, just making a big ass deal out of
I'm
nothing.
caught to that.
You making a big ass deal out of nothing, Brody. You making a big ass deal out of nothing. You real big though, huh?
Kid.
Hey, you real big.
Hey,
You real big.
bro, we live here. Dude, just leave him alone, bro. He just came over.
Hey, where was I at? Where was I at? Right there. I told you, brother, right at the came, bro. The people came. I'm finna dip. Okay. I have no care about you, bro.
No.
You are not allowed
That's
to
a
stand
child
up, bro.
abuser.
Yeah.
You are
that's
not
a-
allowed to
abuser.
stand up for officer safety. I'm going to stand 6 inches from you.
Yeah.
Because if officer safety, you got to sit
Right
down
in
as
your
opposed
face.
to me standing.
No,
you
mean like
as
to me,
opposed to me standing a
hey,
safe distance for
look-
officer safety.
Yeah, it looked like to me that was a pretty upscale neighborhood from what I could tell. And
You
this
go to
was
jail
black
for
guy
doing
or
that.
mixed. He was just there talking to his friend, and this what happened. I mean, that's fucking stupid. I will put every fucking video I see like this up until I no longer need to.
I just need to say something.
Do you know where that is?
Guys, do you know how embarrassing it is for me to be a guy that, like, if I grew a mustache, would look like that guy, and he's doing that? Like, embarrassed I am that guy, like, ooh.
Well, you would have blue hair, so
it'll match.
You're gonna be embarrassed for that.
Blue still. Ooh. No, that was like treating, like parents, they go around treating their kids like that and they go to jail. He should be freaking reprimanded for doing what he's done then. He had no call for. On camera, the whole lot should be reprimanded for it. Don't treat people like this. That's one constitution that has to be looked at, is the way they did just then with that copper and that young fella then. How he got treated then. Grabbed by the throat, put down on the seat like a friggin' dog, pushed down and everything twice. That's
Wobbly. What are you think? Wobbly still up here?
Yeah.
Wobbly. What the fuck are you talking about in chat?
That was Aussie Angel was referring to when we lost all our gun rights. Was from a shooting in Tasmania, which and then it was supposed to be this one guy went into a cafe and shot a bunch of people, right? But then time tells afterwards on investigation that he was actually shot by SAS agents who were directly ordered by our Prime Minister, John Howard, at the time. And he was a harmless dingbat who they talked into taking the rap.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Cold-blooded murder.
So we didn't actually lose our rights. We didn't actually lose our rights in having a gun. We still had a right to have guns. But the thing is, we had to join a gun club. But I did hand mine in. I just couldn't be bothered going through all the shit to have your gun license all the time,
But, that's what you do. They say, oh, no, you can still do it. Now jump through these red tape hoops and pay us lots of money. That's the same as saying you can't.
Right, yeah. And I love my guns, mate. I was out with my father ever since I was freaking.
You didn't love them too much. You gave them motherfuckers up.
Can't you bury one?
I burned them all too, the bastards.
I'm just saying, you didn't love them that fucking much.
I should have. I should have
Feel
kept
me?
mine.
That was your shit. You bought that shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Somebody just ordered Reverend Fuzzy some dinner. You got a surprise takeaway delivery to his door. Dinner? Oh, look at that, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'd eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would bury it. I would bury a gun.
Put it in a
Either
bucket
they'll
of water.
be back or it's.
Hey, Wobbly, did you ever have your gun license?
Hang on, Joe was saying something you
Oh, sorry. Everything's sort of jumping.
No, I'm saying,
there's noisy out the back.
don't eat the fucking meal. What? Wobbly, did you have your you jump through the hoops and get your permit?
No, I've never held a gun license. I just stopped using them for years. I really missed them. I just stopped using them unless I went to a mate who, had the license and a few in his cabinet, and we go hunting and like woohoo. But once they did that shit, I just didn't bother about it. It just wasn't my interest anymore because it's too freaking hard.
Go and shoot a few kangaroos.
Yeah, I mean, I knew plenty of places that would have a little 22 or something unregistered around the property, you know, for shooting rabbits or whatever.
I just knew you cats was flying choppers and shooting kangaroos and jumping out and biting their throats with your teeth.
Before the gun.
What movie is that?
That was something like Crocodile Dundee again, I think, man. I don't know.
They see us as that, don't they, Wobbly? They see us as Crocodile Dundee. Kangaroo jumping out backyard.
Wait, Wobbly don't help now. You ever see how crazy his eyes get when he talking? You ever see how crazy his eyes get?
We got more Tasmanian.
I be thinking Crocodile Crazy Eyes Dundee.
But up in the stations, the big like million-acre stations, they actually ran them up with a helicopter and you know, cull them with the gun. So you can you imagine how much fun that would be? And a tiny little bubble helicopter 6 feet off the ground, screaming over the tops of the trees, popping off the cows you don't want.
There's thousands of roos out there, eh? There's thousands. Yeah. But the bigger ones are out more to the centre of Australia now. The wallabies are more to the side now. You still do get the odd big ones around, but yeah.
What pests do you guys have? I'm assuming because Wobbly is a lunatic that he stays further out. And Bruce, because you're all civilized looking, you stay more in the inner city, more in the city. What pests do you guys have individually? Dangerous pests, maybe pests, period. But what pests? Do you have brown recluse? Do you have them fucking frogs that got fucking poison in their skin?
Yeah.
What do you guys get?
We got cops.
We got all the above. All the above except for shit, what's not wild around here? Kangaroo's not really wild. He won't touch you. He'll run away.
He's talking about dangerous shit that's going to kill you.
Snakes and spiders really along the coastal. Yeah, that's nothing else really wild except for mainly a couple of dingoes you got to watch.
Wobbly, what was that? What was that spider you went out and filmed that one day?
Yeah, it's a golden orb spider.
Oh yeah,
wow, them motherfuckers make huge fucking webs, yo.
Yeah, he went out and filmed it. We was live, and he went out there and took his camera out.
I saw it a week later, and it was
crazy, dude.
Almost twice as high. I can't do it. Let's get the shit out of him.
That's crazy.
What's up, JD?
Yeah, we got crocodiles. Yeah, I'd be mostly worried about them, taipans, and eastern browns. They'll fuck you up.
Oh.
And then you go down south of Australia, right down the bottom, man. You got.
Hang on, Jason. I'm fixing to. Is that my bag? You got my bag, man? Because you better be having my bag up. Jason D, that better be mine.
Hey, I'm here for a second. You want this?
Oh, that's nice, baby.
Hang on. Let's see what you got.
Hey, you want this, or do you want to I got a 21 year Glenfiddich you could get too.
Well, I said both. I'm kidding.
Wait, you can't.
Hang on. Hey, shut up, Joe. This is me, not about you, man. No, either one. It don't, man. I'm not picky, dude. Whatever.
Do not. Fuck it.
Self-liquor.
Yeah, whatever's the best. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's the oldest, or you know what I mean? The good shit. Hey, I've drank the cheapest liquor known to man. I want some good shit. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I just want to know if you wanted that Johnny Walker.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. That'll work, man. Hey, I ain't picky, man.
I'll send you. I'll send you a couple things, bro. I just want they try to shut me out of here and tell me I can't come get my stuff. So I'm in here trying to pack everything.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'll let you go,
dude. If you need me to come up there, I will fucking come up there and load my truck down. You hear me?
Hey, I'll tell you. Hey, I went and got we got a storage unit, so I'm gonna put all the shit that I can in the storage unit, and then I got a wholesaler that's gonna come talk to me. So hopefully I'll get rid of this shit. Yeah, Joe, I'll send you this tequila. I got a real old tequila. I'll send you, Joe.
Hell yeah.
I'm with Jeff. I'm gonna back the truck up and put the car up and pop the truck.
Fucking
Yo, you bring your ass up by my establishment, bro. I'm telling you, man, this is guarded by a mean ass pit bull and a 40 Glock.
Well, long as
I
that
know the
dude,
owner.
hey, long as that dude,
Yeah, oh yeah,
my
I forgot. I
friend that
forgot.
owns it, yeah. Hey, long as the dude that owns it's there, I'm good, man. What the fuck?
I'm false flagging there. It's only guarded by a pit bull.
I got
I'm
bad enough shit.
gonna start. I'm gonna go back to work and get this shit done. But I just want to check with you real quick before I pack everything up.
Yeah, that's cool, baby. Hell yeah.
And Joe, cool. Hey, I'm gonna be down on that same block you say you stay by, probably around the 22nd, so I could just bring it to you.
So when's the orders come through, mate?
Yes, baby.
Hey,
right up the street.
My friend stays right there on Cicero, right there by the subway.
I would have been already seen Joe.
That video, Jason.
Hang on. I'm afraid.
Hold on, that video of the chick with the long gun. That's on Cicero.
Is it? Come here, boo. I gotta get my pit bull. I gotta go.
All right, man.
Gotta go. Don't give Joe anything. He don't even sub to you.
Hey, Joe. I would have already been to Chicago to fuck with you down there if I didn't think they would string my white ass up. I'd have been down there.
Everybody thinks that, right? But everybody pulls it off.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean,
everybody thinks that. You know, when Denise was talking about coming to fucking with me, they like, no, don't.
Right.
You know, Chuck, he thought he was gonna come here and see niggas getting stabbed and shot.
Right.
Everybody, you know, they get over it. We get around it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just fucking bullshitting right now, but I mean,
I want to go. I wanted to go when I went to Texas. I wanted to go in them hick towns, them small towns. I couldn't get nobody to peel off with me, but that's what I wanted to do.
You wanted to show them what a black man looked like? Is that what it is?
Yes, I was like, listen, y'all stand around the corner. I'm just gonna act like I'm bewildered and look around and shit.
Yeah, where am I at?
And you know, when they approach me, get some footage.
Yeah, when they start beating on you.
Do you have a cowboy hat and boots?
Hey, when they get the damn news out, just come in running. Is that what you told them?
Oh, don't wait that fucking long.
Right. When they get the noose around my neck,
they start using,
up.
When
hey,
they
hang
use
on,
harsh language, you run in.
Hey, like when Clint Eastwood let that rope get tight on the bad guy and then shoot it. Yeah.
Before he shot it.
Wait,
good and bad and ugly.
Yeah, wait until the damn noose tightens up, shoot that bitch, and we'll just be on our way. But
was that one good, bad, and ugly?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was. I think it was.
Yeah, he put the gold in his hands.
Yeah.
And he started wobbling off of the stump.
Yep.
You're right. He gave him his cut. That was the good and the bad and the ugly. That's right.
He did. He gave him his cut, but he was tired, man.
He wasn't gonna get to spin it.
Yeah, he shot it down twice, and then the second time he missed it. He like Ricky. It went to the side, and that fucker got real tight on him, and well, he had to have a second shot. And that bitch was swaying back and forth. You know, that shit wasn't really happening in real life. I'm gonna say it.
That was
hey,
a good
Bruce,
movie.
pass me one of them cigarettes, mate. I'm waiting for my neighbours to wake up so I can buy some. I didn't hear me.
Yeah,
sorry.
He's thinking about something else.
He's in deep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was back with the radio. Y'all was talking to me.
No, I was talking to Bruce and it wasn't important.
Yeah, well,
no, I was just asking you to pass me a cigarette, mate. Because I don't want to go to the shop yet. Thanks.
You pop on your cigarette.
Ow!
He burned his top of his head. This motherfucker's crazy.
I'm just trying to go through my old pictures to show, like when I was a young kid, that I had guns. You know, like I used to love me guns. I had one that was made in the USA. It was called the kangaroo gun.
What?
And it was made around about 1925. And I ended up giving that to me mate. Yeah, and it was called. I can't find it on the internet. It was called the kangaroo gun. It was made in USA, and the butt, it actually, you know, the butt of the shotguns are straight. Well, this one had a bit of a curve down at the bottom, so you wouldn't have to lift it up high, and bang, you're off. And it had thick barrel for as well. And I ended up giving it to me mate, and I don't know what he's done with it, but yeah, I used to love me guns.
That's crazy.
Machine guns cut trees down. Trees about that round.
Oh, hang on. I'll get it. I'll get the channel. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I had a picture of a guy standing next to a kangaroo holding a kangaroo gun, and it had the caption and everything underneath it, and it vanished out of my hard drive and off the internet, and never been able to find it.
Right.
Yeah. Have you searched for like put up photos?
All right, here you go. I'm putting I don't answer questions link in the chat. So y'all go subscribe to I don't answer questions, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
He has put out some good links. You know, he comes and puts them in the private chat and everything. So y'all go. Yeah, go subscribe to him. He's got 16 subscribers, so he needs some help. Kevin, we would help Kevin, but he won't give us the link, so fuck him. What? Oh, did I? Damn, I thought I was muted. Damn, I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't answer questions. You got the robot troll on your page already. Is a sub robot. He always says love that.
Don't ask.
Same icon. So don't sub to him because he'll hack you.
Sub you don't answer, and don't sub to who? Who's gonna hack me, Wobbly?
Now the comment on that page is from a heady. I recognise the I'm pretty sure that's from that. It's a scammer channel where they
on what page
put a robot to comment on lots and lots of videos, hoping people will sub them back. And when you sub them back, they can hack your account.
Really, on them share channels, huh?
Yeah, they put them. Yeah, they usually call themselves promote channels and shit like that. But if you look at it, they're actually selling.
That might be why they got rid of the link, the ability for you to push on the link, because those people were getting thousands of subs just by sitting in that room all day. And I'm not sure why you do that. I'm not sure what's the, I don't guess they're making that much bread. I'm not sure. Maybe it's
no. Well, the same guys who are doing that are selling. You can buy 10,000 subs, 10,000.
No, not them. I meant the harmless share channel, not those guys. The regular share channel.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy.
So the only wild thing down in Australia, right down the bottom of the south east end, is snakes. Really, got a lot of different snakes down there.
You still DSSL? I'm still getting shit for the Blow Me Joe Cool video we made. What?
I don't even remember that shit.
I don't either.
Hey, I'm finna go upstairs. My shit's dying.
That's cue for I'm gonna go roll a fatty and I won't be back. So yeah, all right.
As you can see, but it's still fucking draining. So yeah, I'm gonna smoke. Fuck it, I'll just go upstairs. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll just go upstairs.
All right, Jack. We'll see you there.
I'm gonna go up.
That was fast.
Hey, he says I'm gonna go up, and then he's gone.
Smoke.
I'm gonna go.
I'll be there in a minute.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Smoke.
Greg told him to come in.
Yes, Greg called him. His buddy. And Kevin, you run Greg off earlier. I'm mad at you.
Oh. That was yesterday.
Yeah, no, it was the day. He was on here earlier. What the hell? There's Patriot Defense. Did you get my text? I just sent you Patriot Defense.
Yeah, come on, man. You gotta give it a shot.
I will not be getting my fat ass on no zip line. Are you crazy?
Come on, you could do it.
Dude, I ain't scared of the damn ride. I'm scared of the fucking thing breaking because I'm over 300 pounds. I've been.
You don't have to worry about it breaking. You just have to worry about that sudden stop at the very end.
Yeah, right.
That can hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fall will never hurt anyone.
It only hurt for a second because once you hit it, it'll knock your ass out. So,
right.
I've done that before. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've zip lined not down the mountain like they were showing on this brochure type deal, but yeah, I'm not. I don't trust the cables. And now, if I was still like 180 or 200, yes, I would definitely do it. But you know, I'm not trusting that cable to hold my fat ass. So, yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, they allow for at least 300.
Oh, probably about 2 ton, probably, but it's still that's beside the point. You know what I mean?
But don't they have like doubles
and
where you can have 2 people together?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm not questioning maybe the cable. It's the harness that I'm probably going to be questioning. You know what I mean?
The clips.
Because when I've been in a harness before, you know, like a climbing harness or a protective harness, you know, when you go up on these scissor lifts and stuff.
What are your nuts that big, are they?
Yes, it goes through your nutsack and bow, and them things just don't. Whoo, man, I'm telling you.
That's why Jeff can talk a little higher than normal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Actually, I was just thinking, there's a fellow in Utah, that's the one, and look at this, he's popped on. I was just going to Jeff, Utah is going to be sending me a flag, mate, and look at this, the bugger has just popped on. He must have read my mind. Freaking hell.
Jeff.
Hey, going Utah offshore. What's that going?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Fucking, that's canny, that. Just before we're talking, just then, I was thinking about Utah, and you popped on, mate. Fucking hell.
I've been on and off for the last couple of hours.
Yeah, I seen you on.
Had to go get some dinner. I was hungry.
What's it
Now we got
getting
12. We're fixing to get a storm here next couple of hours.
Oh, when me and the wife went to my court date, one of the boys, cause we had to leave our phones in the freaking truck, right? And they had been calling, the power got shut off because a tree fell on the power line. Yeah. So, but luckily they was back on. They said it wasn't gonna be on until like 9 o'clock that night. But luckily before we got home, it turned back on. So it's rough when the power goes out and it's 90 degrees. You know what I mean?
Well, you better check that weather before I come down there, because that hot shit I don't want no more.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be hot. You might as well believe that. Middle of June, shit, it's be baking. It's fucking 88 degrees now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
here it's 74.
I think it's still like 88, 89 here in muggy.
I'm sorry. It's dropped to 81. Almost 9 o'clock here, and it's 81 degrees still. What? I mean, this is like middle of July weather. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know.
Beauty, I've got a bird in the backyard. I wish I had a shotgun. I'd blow the shit out of it.
Let's see. It's supposed to be 91, 90 tomorrow, 91 Saturday, 90 Sunday, 88, 86, 86, 80. Oh, it was supposed to have a thunderstorm come by Wednesday and Thursday, so it's supposed to cool off to 81. So yeah.
Great.
Jeff, have you got the cicadas yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
it's that time of year.
Is it been yeah, I guess it is time, huh?
Yeah, it's their time to come out.
Yeah, we just over the last 2 weeks started to get our warmer weather.
Peppa.
What's
nice
up, baby?
On the white shirt, Joe.
He's got 500 of them.
White shirts.
He washes 50 at a time.
No, he dressed down a white shirt the other night.
He's talking about the video, yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I actually showed my buddy at work that one. I was like, "Look, man, you gotta watch this dude."
Why is it gotta be white, Joe?
Yeah, well, are you prejudiced, man? Are you a racist? You racist? You don't have no black? You know, I got more black shirts than I do white shirts, but there's a reason. I'm a sloppy eater. I get shit all over my white shirt. I can't keep a white shirt, dude.
Joe does that because he likes the way he brings his skin out.
Yeah, and he kind of blends in with them white women, right? Is that what it is?
Y'all
Fruit of the
gotta know
loom.
it's some ghetto shit. Y'all hear the words in my white tee, do this in my white tee.
Yes.
You know it's a street thing.
Yeah, I got you.
Jeff,
Fruit
I'm
of
just
the
going to go
loom.
for a minute. I've got to try and listen to another video.
I got you,
so
man.
I don't put up some shit. So
Right on,
I'll
right
just
on.
be out for a minute and I'll be back.
All right, man. I don't answer questions.
Somebody owe Pierre money. Pierre is the best mod ever. We need to be paying her.
Right?
All right, don't answer. Be easy, baby.
Yeah, right on. 5:30 comes mighty early. Absolutely does. That's usually by the time I get to sleep. I know Joe don't go to sleep until about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Usually, right? He be kicking my ass, and then if Joan runs late, shit, then I'll be up all fucking night. I only get a couple hours before you come on and stuff.
Right.
I'm usually up that early.
I got that other sweater in the box that it came in still.
Yeah.
We should
Joe,
get this somebody.
Joe, I think you have a YouTube problem.
Sure you do. Huh?
Joe has a YouTube problem.
I do. My problem is that I don't know.
Hey, admitting you have a problem is the first signs that you got a problem, man.
Hey, Joe.
I feel like helping every motherfucker. That's my problem. It's a motherfucker with two people in a room. I have to jump in, and then I feel obligated to stay. I'm gonna kick it. I'm not gonna, I'll do that goof ass shit.
Well, when you gonna start helping Kev out? Kev needs help.
I was just thinking.
I've given up on that.
Hey,
Kev
Joe.
needs help. He needs help.
Do whatever you're going to do with that other shirt.
I don't know. I could have gave it to my girl, but I'm single again. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll come up with something, but it's still in the box.
Give it to Greg.
Yeah, Greg needs shirts. I wouldn't mind a shirt myself, but hey, I don't think I can wear a 2X. No more.
He wants unwashed shirts.
Unwashed. Hey, you can make a sheet out of mine.
All right, hold on. I have to interrupt. Did I just hear Kevin tell someone else that they have a YouTube problem? Are you fucking kidding me? No, bitch. No.
You come back just for that? You come back for that, huh?
Are you fucking serious? I'm sitting here. I almost lost my phone.
He turned on me. I hurt his feel.
I just hypocrisy.
Look
Holy
at
shit.
You're welcome, Leslie Sullivan.
Are you kidding me?
We're breaking up.
Wow.
Y'all breaking up.
The band's over.
Hey,
and how come you guys were all able to be? Hold on. How come Kevin didn't give Jeff a hard time when he said something about Joe being black, but then he gave Joe Cool a hard time about saying something about white people or something earlier? Okay. Hey, I think you're a hypocrite.
I missed that too.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrites.
Go after yourself.
Shame.
For shame. Y'all motherfuckers ain't right.
Someone's always watching you guys. Someone's always watching.
Besides you cats.
Yeah, hey, you got to admit you have a YouTube problem to heal, Joe Cool. You got to admit it to heal, man.
Yes.
Let me know if
you gotta know you're an addict before you can start your healing process. What the fuck? He just come in here to talk shit and leave. What the fuck is up with that?
He's playing Star Trek.
Him in his fields. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Man, I ain't played my game in a long time.
I just got a nice email that might be a Australian cop watch coming up in a couple of hours.
Australian cop watch, huh?
Wear black shirts.
Maybe. I can't say more.
How does it not look like? You tell me Wabi don't look like he do a fucking half ounce of cocaine before he wake up and drink a pint of Jack Daniels in the morning. He don't have that look about him.
He can get plastered overnight and then wake up looking like that? What? Who
Looks
can
like
do
he
that?
walks down to the shop in his sandals. He know the guy. He don't even give him money. Hey, Bob, how are you? I'll get you over the weekend.
Yeah.
He look like that dude, man. Go to the store and the shit he slept in.
Why'd you pick the name Bob?
It's either that or Frank, right?
It's too bright outside. Bugger.
It's too bright. You can't do no work today. It's too bright outside.
Yeah, there's way too much sun. I have to stay here.
Hey, Wobbly, I've read somewhere that when you, at some point, the kids had to wear hats somewhere in Australia because of the sun, the white kids. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. I think they still do it. Like kindergartens, they go outside. Every kid has to be slathered in toxic sunscreen and have a hat on, or they all get in trouble.
Joe, we have to do that here too, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you trying to say?
They're going to burn up the
It's mandatory. It's
We got
mandatory
sun.
there.
We got sun in the United States.
I know, but it's mandatory there. It's some type of law or something for kids in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You got to have
The
that
kindergarten
hat.
teachers will get sacked if they don't do it.
This motherfucker's still draining, guys. And my phone is shit. Maybe it's because it got hot or something. I think
it's mandatory
Jeff,
to
I
have
think you got
hats.
to be able to come back. I'm gonna have to I don't know, get off of fucking YouTube and take a break like Kev says.
Well,
I'm addicted to you.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, Jack. We can hear you. All right, Jack.
Hang on. I'm fixing to shut it down anyway.
Anyway, it's mandatory for kids to wear hats to school.
Yeah, 3 hours.
If
3 hours.
somebody
is
else
plenty
fire
long.
up hour and a half hour, my shit should be charged. Once it get to a high enough level, then I can charge and then be on it in the work. But when it's low like this, it drains super fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, peace, Jeff.
Yeah.
Love hanging with you. Jeff, if you're gonna start when I'll be around, baby.
Right on. I think Tim said something about starting one up later. I think this is what he said. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Bring Kev back for a minute. Kev, you good?
Yeah, man. It was a lot better today.
I got you, baby. It's all good. All right.
It was good to see you all today.
Drew C says I run this chat. I guess you do. Nobody else is chatting. What the hell? All right, Wobbly. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. All right, Bruce from down under. Appreciate you, my brother.
Cheers, mate.
Right on. Ogden, have a good one, my bud. All right, PD. If you're still there.
Yeah, I was just reading this article about reform here in PA for the cops.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here, man. I got a couple things to do, and
all right,
some more meds to take.
I understand, Jeff. Take care, man. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Kev.
See you, everybody.
All right, man. Appreciate you, PD.
Yep. See you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Bruce, Drew C, Pierre, Reverend Fuzzy. Drew C is the only one that's been doing anything in the chat. I think I don't ask questions. I went to bed. Jody Love, Leslie, if you're still here, One Hot Gal, JD, DSS, Mama Minnie, if you're listening. All right. Anybody else just lurking? Sam, I see you, Sam. Anybody else lurking tonight? All right. All right, guys. KW, right on. I knew somebody else was lurking. Who else? Anybody else? All right. Not a bam or a fuck you or anything, huh? All right. Cool deal. Y'all have a good one. Love all you guys. Make sure you keep those cameras rolling, baby.